We're live. The teller. We got a couple of guests with us. We got Jeff and we got David, big time fight fans doing their thing over there. Let's make sure this is going. We got the main card coming up. You guys know what time it is. Sugar Sean O'Malley is going to be taking on an OG in the game, Eddie Wineland. This is going to be a good fight, man. It's going to be a stand-up affair. Start commenting, man. If you guys got Eddie Wineland to win this fight, I need to see you guys comment that now. I don't want to see anybody saying that had him after the fact because I call BS on that. Comment right now. Let's see. We'll let the room start filling up.
Minus 600.
O'Malley's a big favorite, man. I think O'Malley, if you were going to take O'Malley here, man, you had to parlay him with somebody. That was the way to go, Jimbo.
Nah, that's me on my PC.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I just wanted to chat up on here,
All right.
What up, staging me, dog? What's up with that?
How you doing, bro? We're live on the air. You got something to say?
Yeah, why you backstaging me, bro?
Hey, you're more than welcome to join the party. Everybody, make sure you guys adjust
Anthony,
your TV.
you better pay your respects to the teller.
Over to ESPN Plus, huh?
Respects.
We got the live fights coming up, man. Sugar Sean O'Malley.
Yeah, this is the start of the show right here.
So, since you guys are all in the room, call your pick. What's your big play? You guys can tell these people your plays.
Oh, the biggest play of the night was
these guys some free plays. And now remember, guys, take these guys play with the grain of salt. These guys aren't professionals.
Same event.
Amanda Nunez and Cody Garbrandt.
And what are you parlaying that? What are you doing with that?
A lot of this kid's brother.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Why is there a feedback too?
Because we probably have the YouTube channel going. Better check
Anthony does.
What's up, Arseny? Yeah, Arseny, bro. You're more than welcome to come in, man. Anytime.
Your incredible display of character.
Cody No Chin Garbrandt. Let's get these fights going, man. I'm super excited for the first fight, man. Right away, kicking things off. Sugar Sean O'Malley. It's a big fight over here. Let's see. ESPS. I gotta change my channels. The teller. What's up, Vincent? You guys all got the fights going or what? You guys paying for them or what's going on, right? They're pay-per-view, huh?
Cody No Chin, eh?
Hey, no, they're not pay-per-view. ESPN Plus, right? Oh, no, it is a paid, huh?
Cody should win, though, no?
Yo, this is a pay-per-view. Make sure you guys are all pulling this up.
Yeah, mine keeps crashing.
Are you guys watching this?
Yep. 100%. You know where to get it.
Yeah. Keep it on the low if you catch my drift.
Yeah.
You can't,
Yep.
Oh, we got a nice little stream going, huh? Yeah, I think Anthony left. All right. Yeah, I couldn't have Anthony with the kids, going nuts and all that. Anthony's he's staring in the bottom of his Yingling glass, looking for particles. What's up, guys? Vincent, David Vasquez. What's up, fellas? What's up, David? What's up, Arseny? Looking forward to chatting up with you later, man. Yo, Jeff, you got to meet my boy Arseny, bro. I was telling David. Arseny's going to be jumping in the chat in a little bit. He's from New Jersey. Bro, you guys sound identical, bro. You guys are you have very similar personalities. I always tell David, it's really funny. It'll be funny to see both you guys, talking at the same time.
Yeah.
Let's see, get the fights going or what? Vincent, go ahead, Vincent. You could join. Let me post the I'm gonna post the link right now. Any of you guys are more than welcome to join, man. Show is rolling, bro. We got the fight starting to pick up. The link is right there. Anyone that wants to join, man, join. We could talk all things MMA. We could talk UFC 250. We could talk the fight we're watching. We could talk whatever, man.
Hey, what do they call? I'm gonna be back in a minute.
All right, go ahead, Joe.
Yeah, I'll hop back in.
Anytime, bro. You're more than welcome. What up, Vincent? The link's posted, brother. I'm just pulling up the fight over here. You guys, let me know if these sunflower seeds are a nuisance, man. I feel if you guys are hearing that in the mic. Yo, Vince, are you coming in or what? You said let me in. No? Let me join.
Sugar Sean?
I think I called Vincent's bluff. What's up, fellas? What's up, Neil? Neil the security. But if we got any problems, we call Neil. Neil comes in and handles everything. It's my boy, Neil the security. Yo, you got it. So what's up with the Keller fight, huh? But I think we should talk about that. What's up, Vincent?
What's up, fellas? What up, fellas?
You watching the fights or what?
On my way right now to my uncle's house. He got the fights going, so it's time to make some money.
Let's go. Let's go. You saw all the prelims? You're watching all the prelims?
Prelims, yeah. I had a lot on Chase Hooper. He kind of let me down.
Yeah, I know, man. I know. That was one I definitely stayed away from, bro. I thought that could have been the case, you know. If he couldn't get the fight to the ground, you know, I was a little worried about that. That's why I kind of stayed away from something like that.
Yeah, I should have listened, but
yeah.
What can you do?
A lot of money came in on him, man, too. Right before the fight, a lot of money came in on him. And I was just too worried about that fight, him not being able to get the fight to the mat, and then Bruce Leroy just picking him apart in the feet. And it's kind of what happened, basically.
That's exactly what happened. I was frustrated.
Did you do anything with Stamen? I threw him in some big parlay, man.
Yeah, I had him in a little two-part with Burns and Stamen, a little two-part.
Okay, nice.
That hit. So I was happy. I put 2 units on Hooper and kind of sucked. So I'm coming back. I saw your card. I was kind of shook because I saw I had Aljamain and Magny in a big parlay, and I thought you didn't have either one of them. So I was just kind of seeing where you were going with that.
I mean, those are close fights. I wouldn't be extremely discouraged. You know what I mean? Like, look.
So you gotta play on either one of those?
Yeah, I got some action out there. Okay.
Okay.
What was the first one you said again? I know you brought up the Aljamain fight. What was the first one you said? The Neil Magny, right?
Neil Magny. Yeah, Magny.
Look, Neil could come on. We all know Neil could come out there if he shows up and if he looks to be true to form as he looked in the last fight. There's no saying he can't win that fight. You know what? That was the type of fight I just felt like. I think that Anthony Rocco Martin's a tough customer too. And, I like him not cutting that weight. I think he shows up. I don't think this is the type of fight where he's going to get just, held down and controlled like the Damian Maia fight. I think that this is going to be an actual, like more of a real fight. And I like Martin. I think he shows up. I think he could fight. But Neil Magny, come on, he could fight too, bro.
Yeah, it's going to be a hell of a fight. Not the best pay-per-view card, but hey, I'm not complaining. Any fights for the night, I can follow the teller.
Hey,
I'm just getting a little bit more insight. I'm new. I've been in this MMA game for like probably 2-3 years now. I got one of my best friends' brother actually fights down here in San Antonio, Texas.
nice.
Trains out of BTT, Brazilian Top Team. So he only had two. He's not pro yet. He had 2. What do you call them? Lower fights. And
Like an amateur bout?
Yeah, amateur. Yeah. I apologize.
Yeah, he probably had probably had the shin pads on or whatever.
No, none of that. It was at a venue. It was full on fight, but just 2 amateur fights. But yeah, coming out of San Antonio. So like I said, I've been in the game for 2-3 years, but you're really one of the main people that I follow when it comes to looking out for picks, and I've been following you for quite a while now. So
nice.
I appreciate that, bro. Putting out. I seen the tweet from Dana the other day.
Yeah, well, that just to clear that up too. I'm glad you brought that up because I got a lot of people messaging me. That DM or that message, that was a comment that happened back in September of 2019. Okay. That when he does those little like pre-fight things where he's like pointing at the chalk whiteboard or whatever. I wrote that comment. Yeah. And then he actually
Damn,
replied to it. So that was back in, I believe,
That was sick.
August, September 2019. But, I've been going back over there and letting him know. I'm like, look, I'm letting you know. I'm showing you what I'm doing. I'm going to keep coming, man.
Oh yeah, had
yeah.
Eric Anders on there. I was
Yeah.
You got a couple people on the live, so
Oh, yeah, man.
I'm
Yeah,
enjoying
James
those. Man. I
Krause.
just came on. Yeah, I just came on here real quick just to say, shit, I appreciate you for showing love. Hopefully
Hell yeah.
everyone continues to follow you. Let this channel continue to grow and shit.
Hell yeah.
Let's enjoy these fights tonight. Make some money, Chandler.
Hell yeah, bro. That's exactly what I'm talking about, man. And all of us standing united, bro, as a country, bro, man. I appreciate you coming on here so much.
Yeah,
What's up?
tough times right now. So.
All right, Vinny. You go by Vinny or Vincent?
Hey, whatever you want. The Chandler.
All right.
The Chandler.
I'll call you Vinny.
Whatever you
No,
prefer,
Vinny, bro. Hey,
I
anytime
go
you
by
want to
Vince.
come on the
Yes,
show,
sir.
bro, you're more than welcome, man. I definitely like you. I appreciate you coming on, man, chatting it up with us.
That's love.
All right,
That's
bro.
love, bro. I appreciate your time.
All right, bro.
Hey, enjoy these fights.
All right, man. Enjoy them. Yeah, we heard it, man, from Vincent. That was cool, man. I always appreciate that, man. People that have been watching me from the very beginning. That's the best feeling, man. Guys that have been rolling me from the get-go. Because, not like I'm so big. I'm not trying to act like I'm a big shot. But, now we're creeping up on 2,000 subscribers. Of course, I was running a little show here for quite some time, right, with like 200 subscribers for a while, 300 subscribers, man. And there was always those loyal guys that were out here tuning into my my breakdowns and whatnot. Always highly appreciated, man. I love chatting it up with you guys. Anybody that wants to come in, man, I'm going to post a link once again. Otherwise, I'm just going to sit here and chew your guys' ears off. But you guys are all more than welcome to join. If you guys got questions, put them in the comments. That link will bring you right in. I'm going to bring David in right now. What's up, Dave?
Yeah, I'm saying that guy's a good guy.
Yeah, Vinny was cool people, man. Vinny was on his way to a little house party to go watch the fights. They had the fights waiting for him, so
I was
Vinny
just
said he's
chopping
gonna watch
something up.
the get-go,
Hold
man.
on 1 second.
Yeah.
Just putting some vinegar. Got a little tomatoes. Let's see here.
All right, we got Sugar coming up, huh? Sugar Sean O'Malley. Like I said, let's see. Did anybody call out any Eddie Winelands? Everybody start dropping once.
The teller.
David John, you say, who was my boy from Jersey? You got to shed some light on what you're talking about. Clear that up for me. Clark and Coconut Bombs. Yo, just to clarify again, you guys, one of my biggest plays of the night is a 2-team parlay. I think I made it kind of clear on the on my breakdown, but Cody Stamon. Definitely had to have some money on Cody Stamon. So he's parlayed with somebody here on the main card. And if that other fight wins, it's a profitable night from the get-go. And then I got one other major play. I got another straight play. What do you got over there, Dave? Some Chipotle?
Nah, tomatoes.
Tomato?
It's tomato and vinegar.
Looks good.
Onion.
So I'll give you guys some insight what's going on over here, as far as betting wise goes here in a minute. Somebody says, yo, Dave, they say Trabuki is the name. Why your cat has stage 6 cancer?
Who said that?
Just look in the bottom. You see the video? You see the screen? Why your cat has stage 6 cancer?
Trabuki?
Trabuki. Let him know, Trabuki. You want to shed some light on that, or you want me to do it for you? I could do it for you if you like.
He's a cool cat.
He's a cool cat. So he's actually a hairless cat.
Yeah,
And
he's
those cats are very expensive. They actually come from the ancient Egyptians. So that's why they don't like hair. They don't like the whole hair thing. But he's very healthy. He's a very healthy cat.
Egyptian part, but yeah.
You guys got the fights going or what? Comment below. You guys like this video right now, bro. If you guys are in the chat too, please like the video. We should probably let everybody know, huh? On Instagram. We'll do an Instagram live real quick. Let everybody know we're over here. I didn't see anybody say they got Wineland. He said all jokes. It's funny. Your bookie's just messing with you.
Look at 6'9". You see him? Little rainbow head.
Oh, Sean O'Malley.
Yeah, I'm kidding.
My feed's giving me a
Hold
little
on
bit of trouble. Here we go. Let's go, baby. Let's get these fights going. Yo, Dave, are you having problems with your stream?
No. What?
I don't know. Mine's acting up a little bit. Something went wrong.
Your thing looks clear, too.
No, I meant for the fights. Oh, here we go. Sugar Sean. Look at Sugar Sean coming out with the 6'9" braids, huh? You know why I think he's doing that? He's smart. I think he's doing that. He's trying to hype himself up. He knows how people are, man. People are fickle. They see colored hair. They all gravitate towards that type of stuff. This guy, Dave, who's in the video with me right now, he was in Vegas with me for the Khabib versus Conor fight. He was in Vegas with me. He was actually with me for the press conference, and Sugar Sean O'Malley was right there before everybody walked in, hanging out by the slot machines, chilling, talking with everybody. We went up. We said what's up to him. We should have got a picture. We didn't. But he actually walked into the press conference, too, because the press conference was very stagnant, if you guys don't remember this, because Conor showed up extremely late, and then Khabib left. And then Conor was by himself. It was a very awkward press conference. And in the meantime, you know who came in to show some love? Sugar Sean O'Malley came in to show some love to everybody in the press conference. Everybody was going nuts, bro. He was sitting there, you know, and he was supposed to fight on that card. If you guys remember, he was supposed to fight on that card, and then he got pulled off that card because he failed the drug test. Let's not forget about that. He failed a weird type of drug test because since then he's put on more muscle than ever. And obviously he's clean now. So I don't know what kind. It was a weird one. It was like a BS. You know, he wasn't really nothing that was significant. Sean O'Malley's going to get this knockout right
First round, Neil. First round.
Ooh. Now, for you guys that are not familiar with Eddie Wineland or not that familiar with him, this is an OG in the game. This guy was the WEC champion a way long time ago. You know, obviously since the WECs came over to the UFC, he's been fighting for a long time. And this guy is he's marinated nicely, right? He's still hanging around, still throwing down. He's not one of those guys that's aged and gets put on conscience left and right. You know, this guy can still throw down. But this is a tough fight for him right here. Sugar Sean O'Malley, he's the new age type of fighter. You got two different generations clashing right now. Eddie Wineland's old school WEC, you know, lock horns, come in, throw left, straight, rights, you know, little hesitations. Sean O'Malley's going to be coming with spinning back fists. You guys know what's up with Sugar Sean. He's going to be coming with some crazy stuff here. He's going to have a 3-inch reach. So you guys, let me know. I don't want to give you guys any spoilers. If I'm way ahead of you guys, let me know. Comment if I'm spoiling it for you guys. I'll hold off. I'll wait a little bit too. I don't want to ruin it for anybody. And let me know too. Is it too loud in the back? I could lower it too. You guys, let me know. Communicate with me if you want me to lower the back volume. If I'm spoiling it, you guys let me know. All right. If my sunflower seeds are too loud in the mic, let me know. Should be shot, man. He's looking good, bro. Yo, Neil calls O'Malley with the finish within 2 rounds.
First round. O'Malley.
Brandon. Brandon, I'll try, but the thing is, bro, I got to be careful too because they're crazy with the copyrights. You know what I mean? I got to be crazy. They're really crazy with it. If it's too loud, they'll try to mess with me. But are you watching the fights right now? Because you could always watch the fights if you catch my drift.
God, his leg kicks.
Here we go. Look at O'Malley putting the hand out, right? Staying on the outside. That's what he's got to do. Keep him on the end of that 3-inch reach. Honestly, in my opinion, he even has more of a reach than just a 3-inch reach. And when I say that, I mean I'm referring to his legs. You know, he's taller in there. He can use his legs. He's good with the kicks. He really has to stay on the outside. And remember, the cage is smaller now. Look at Eddie bringing the fight, huh? Ooh! That kick just went over his head. Whose tattoos are you guys taking? You rather be rocking Sean O'Malley's tattoos or you like the back piece in Eddie Wineland? Whose tattoos you rocking if you had to pick one of those? The big old owl on the chest or the whole back piece done up? I kind of like the back piece. I always wanted to do my whole back up. Look at Eddie, man. He's not scared, man. Eddie's coming.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, those counter shots. He's very good at catch and return.
Oh, we got Arsene.
Yo, what's up, guys, man? I'm a little nervous. I'm a little nervous to watch this fight. What's up? Oh, my bad. Let me turn it off. Is that better?
Yeah.
Yo, I'm a little nervous watching this fight, man.
That heel kick.
What happened? Huh?
What's on
Yo, bro? I couldn't watch it, man. I was mad nervous. Sean wins the knockout, right? Let's go, man. Let's fucking go.
Break the news.
Bro, I swear, man. Yo, I was a little nervous, man. Knees weak, arms are heavy. What was it like a round one heel kick knockout?
Hold on, Ars.
Oh,
Ars. You have the YouTube video going as well in the background because there's a repeat.
I don't think so. I think I turned it off, man. Is it still on?
It's better now. I think it's better now.
Yeah, I turned it off before. Yeah, I turned it off before, like a couple minutes before. But yo, so oh, got you. Let me fix it, man. My bad.
All right. You guys, just to touch upon the fight right now, Sugar Sean O'Malley just came through, sealed the parlay. We had a 5-unit parlay on Cody Stamon and Sean O'Malley. 5-unit play parlay, biggest play of the night. It's already a profitable night. Let's go.
Let's fucking go.
Let's go, baby. And we have one more play.
Dude, he just fucking murdered him.
Yo, Dave, is that you, bro?
No.
There's
not me.
There's like a reverb. Hold on,
It's
real quick. Let me mute Arsene real quick. All right.
It's him.
Yeah, it is Arsene. Yeah, it's Arsene. Arsene, I think it's for some reason it's playing. Hello, testing. I think it might be good now.
Yo, if you ever need a headset, bro, you should buy one of these.
No. Actually, yo, I got it. Is it still reverbing?
Hello. Yeah.
Yo, it's still reverbing?
Yeah, bad.
Yeah, it's bad.
Do you have a microphone?
No, I was just doing it through my phone. Let me, you know what? Let me jump out and then let me fix it. All right. Let me jump out and then let me fix it. All right.
Sorry about that, guys.
Yeah, his shit's fucked up.
Ars will be back though. Ars is gonna come back. He's gonna fix his mic problems. And Sean O'Malley, Cody Stamon, 5-unit play, a parlay, hit the major bet for the night. We have another 2-unit play that's out there. Can't say what it is just yet.
All right, what are we doing, Teller?
Tyler, shoot me Dave, shoot me a message to my phone. Text me. Sugar Sean with the fucking woo.
Dude, he fucking murdered him. Look at him. He went to sleep, dude.
New age. That's new age versus old school.
Holy shit, he knew he knocked him out. Like, he didn't even have to go in.
Look how relaxed he is. Look how relaxed he is.
Look at that print right there. Just watch that little print and then watch Eddie Wineland's hand. Look how the hand dropped. The right hand comes right over the top. I mean, it was beautiful.
Yo, David, how's the sound now? Not you, Dave, but David Velasquez. How's the sound now? Is it better? I know there was a little reverb or whatever you call it with Arseny on. Sounding a little bit better now, Dave. If anybody's listening, comment below. How's the audio?
Yo, Dorian, if you want, you could always get, if you're going to buy a headset, I'm telling you, get this one. I can get you a deal, too. They're like $275 on Amazon or something to buy them normally, but I can get a deal for $188 with tax, everything. And they ship it. It gets to you in one day. But these are the best, man.
Look at Sean O'Malley, bro. That was a guarantee, bro. Look at that. He slept him, bro. Look at him. He's out on his feet, bro. Boom, boom. Oh, his head bounced off the canvas. No more double sounds, David John. Thank you, David, for clearing that up. What'd you guys think about that Sean O'Malley knockout, bro? Comment, bro. What do you guys think about that? I know nobody had money on Eddie. I saw there was no money that came in on him. I know none of you guys touched that. Any of you guys who are listening to me, first off, I know you didn't. I told you guys do not touch that.
It's guaranteed. Yo, my account's nice right now. What are we doing, Tyler? Where we going?
You know what we're doing, right? We got one more play on the card, a straight bet.
I texted you.
All right, so look. I wouldn't. All right, yeah.
Sean O'Malley. What the
Yo, he's gonna be the next Conor McGregor, bro. He's gonna be like the American version.
Well, good luck to you, sir. Congratulations on a truly spectacular performance. I love you too, brother.
Fucking love you, Joe Rogan. You said. That's what's up, man. Yo, what a fucking performance, bro, from Sean O'Malley. Goes out there, shuts his lights off before he even touches the
That's
canvas.
it, though?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I would. Leave it at that. The boy Brandon, I appreciate that. Yo, I actually cut this myself, bro. Tell her your haircut looking clean. I cut this myself, bro. I invested some money into a nice pair of Andis buzzers, and I just been working on practicing my fade. I'm getting more confident now with my fade abilities that I'm actually letting it grow longer on the top. Because if you guys know how it is cutting your own hair, when your hair's longer on top, it's harder to blend it. But I cut it every, week and a half, 2 weeks, whatever it is, and I'm getting better and better. So I appreciate that, brother. Damn, man. Did you guys see Eddie Wineland snoring, Brand? If you look at his mustache when he hit the mat, bro, his mustache was look at it. It was wiggling his mustache, the air.
I think Magny could win this. Could go anyway.
Yeah, man. Yo, you could say how you feel. Say it, man. Let him know. If you got any bets, Dave is a sports wizard. So Dave might have a couple bets he's gonna throw in. Yeah. He's feeling Magny. Brandon Maioni. Might not be a bad idea, brother. Again, the show is always open, man. Anybody that wants to come in. I know Arseny will be back in a little bit. In the meantime, the link's there, man. Anyone's welcome. Even if you want to pop in for 5 minutes, whatever. So we got Rock. I'm still going to call him Tony Martin. I'm not really with that whole Anthony Rocco Martin because he came in the game as Tony Martin, and now what? He's going to change it up on us? I don't know. That's a little much for me. I think it's easier to say Tony Martin. Tony Martin versus Neil Magny. A lot of people didn't really like my Anthony Rocco Martin, Tony Martin pick, but I don't know. It's a close fight. It's a very close fight. I wouldn't do that, Dave. If anything, I'd do the opposite. And if anything, I'm probably going to do the opposite, actually.
All right. Let's see.
Yeah. You guys, do me a favor. The rest of the card, besides the main event's hard to pick. I agree, man. There's some tough fights, right? The Martin Magny fight was hard to pick. The Cody fight, man. The Cody fight, in my opinion, I said it. It comes down to is his chin going to hold up, right? Is his chin going to hold up? Is he going to get knocked out, or is his like I said, is his chin going to hold up? Caleb's taking Neil Magny. You guys, let me know real quick. I took this down. Is this glare? Is it a pain in the ass? Tell me. Is that glare bad or what? Sugar slept him. Damn, that was vicious. Yeah, that was bad, man. Is that glare a pain, Dave?
Not really.
Okay.
Your camera looks better though.
Yeah?
It's clearer.
I think it was doing that for some reason. I don't know. Oh, we got somebody joining the party. What's up? We got another David.
What's up, Chandler?
What up, brother? How you doing, man?
I'm good, man.
You got the fights going for sure, right?
Yeah, of course.
Hell yeah.
Got the drinks too.
There
Where are
we
you
go.
from? What's your name?
Huh?
Dave?
Dave. Yeah.
Where are you from?
Jersey.
Jersey. Okay.
How about you guys? I know Teller's from Florida, right?
South Florida.
South Florida.
Yeah.
Dave too. So it must be nice.
We've known each other forever.
Being in Jersey, Jersey's one of the best states for sports betting nowadays, right? You can do whatever you want to do easily, huh?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I have a quick question for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So for sugar.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, I'm trying to fix the mic. I'm trying to fix the camera. Hold on.
Yeah, you got it.
You're not Vietnamese, are you, Dave?
Nah, Korean.
Okay.
One of our
Had
best
some
boys
fun
is
tonight.
Korean. One of our best boys.
Yeah. He loves to
I know you
gamble,
got
too. More than anyone.
I know. I know you guys are a really big fan of Sugar Shane. What do you guys think? Who's gonna give him trouble for next fight?
Okay. Let's pull up the division right now. Let's pull up the division, because you know what? This whole card was filled of bantamweight fighters, right?
Yeah.
So I mean, there might be an opponent for him after the night. You know, somebody that we got after the night. I mean, let's see where he's at right now. Let's see. That's crazy, man. Sean O'Malley. So he wasn't even ranked, huh? Coming into today? That's crazy.
Oh, he wasn't ranked.
Not even ranked, right?
Dang.
But here's the thing. It's just because he's so young. I guess they want to see him prove himself. But, I mean, I think after a performance like tonight, you got to throw him to the wolves now. You got to really see what he's about, you know?
Teller, you know, I root very hard for Andre Sukumta, right?
Yeah.
From Instagram posts and all of that.
Yeah.
But that fight with him, Sugar Shane against Sean O'Malley, that was pretty rough. He had him hurt, right?
Oh, Andre should have won that fight. Andre should have won that fight. He messed up because he hurt him. He took Sean's leg out. All he had to do was get out of his guard, stand up, you know, get some distance, and they would have probably stopped the fight. I don't know if you're familiar too on my Instagram. I posted a picture. I met Andre.
You saw him at the beach.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy, bro? I saw him at the beach. I kid you not. Bro, I go up to him. I say, what's up? I'm like, yo, I'm like, I wanted to tell him I knew who he was. He looked right at me. He's like, I know who you are. He's like, MMA fortune teller. He knew me
shit.
from online, bro. He already knew. It's crazy, bro. And I picked against him, so I felt kind of bad. I was like, oh, bro. I was like, you know how it is, bro. I got to pick who I think's going to win, you know? But, yo, I think he's doing his thing now. He signed with somebody else, right? I think over in Asia, I think, right?
Yeah. No, I think he's fighting in US, but I think he got his hurt right now. He's injured.
I'm surprised ONE FC didn't pick him up. I feel like he'd be a good fit over there, bro. You know what I mean? He could throw down with the best of them, you know? What's his background again? He's
I think he's Cambodian.
Cambodian?
I think. Yeah. I believe so. I'm not 100% sure.
Bro. He's got heavy hands.
Like I told you, I wish I want Frank Camacho on your show.
Yeah. I'll get him. I'll get Frank.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah. Bro, speaking of having fire-ass hands, bro, Frank Camacho, man, his boxing is nasty, bro. When Frank puts it together, he'll put anybody out. If he connects on you, really, really crisp boxing. Let's see. We'll check the comments. Sugar said he would take Chito Vera next because that, you know what? That would be a good fight, man. Because you know what? Even though Chito's coming off a loss, that was a fake loss, basically, against Yadong Song. That fight could have gone either way. No matter how you cook it, it's gonna either way. It was a win for him because the fight was exciting. He brought it, and mostly everybody thought he won the fight. I would like to see Sean O'Malley versus Chito.
Yo, give him the link to join. That guy Angel.
Who?
Post the link to the to join.
Where?
The StreamYard post it on the YouTube. Here, hold on. I could do it.
Yeah, I got it. Who's coming on?
Angel was asking.
Oh, Angel. Oh, how you join the video? Oh, yeah, my bad, Angel. Angel, yeah, there's the link, man. You click that link. We'll bring you in. Yo, so Dave, I don't know if you knew. Yo, do you go by Dave, David, John? What do you go by?
Yeah, Dave.
Dave, all right, Dave. Brian Kelleher was going out for Sean O'Malley. You know that whole story.
Okay, yeah.
Now, obviously, that ain't gonna happen now. But what about Cody Stamann versus Sean O'Malley? That would be an exciting fight, man. That'd be a really good fight too, actually. Stamann brought it tonight, man. You see the head movement on Stamann? You saw the head movement, bro. He was dipping and dodging, bro. Really good head movement. And his grappling, you saw when Kelleher went in for takedowns, bro. Yo, he was like hanging out on a lounge chair on the beach when he was going in for takedowns. You know what I'm saying? Like, he wasn't even phased, bro. He was just sitting there like this, hitting him on the head. Bro, his rest, you know, he's a wrestler. That's his background. He's a real wrestler.
Yeah. I thought I was gonna see more takedowns and try to have a ground control, but
yeah,
he was bringing the hands today.
Yep. But Kelleher has some dangerous submissions as well. So I think he played it kind of smart, and he was out striking him the whole time. And Stamann looked terrific. Adrian says, "Man, I agree."
Yo, man, I was really looking forward to see Brian Boom on your show.
Who?
I know, Brian Kelleher.
Oh yeah, bro. You know what's crazy, bro? I don't know if you're like, all right, so a lot of people were upset about like that whole situation. I didn't really like go into exact detail, bro, because I'm not that petty. I'm not the type of guy that's like, oh, this guy says he's gonna come on my show. Bro, I've been talking to that guy for months, bro, And I always go in his live videos. He's always going to live videos, smoking it up. Yo, I've been going to this guy's live videos, bro, where he has like 2 people, 3 people, chilling with him, talking with him, bro. And I was like, yo, we should do an interview one day. He's like, yeah, bro, for sure. Yo, I picked him to win that Azor fight. I picked him to win that fight. You know what I'm saying? I talked to him. I'm like, you got this fight all day. Nobody had Kelleher to win that fight, bro. Run the tape back. Nobody had him to win that fight. He was a plus 140 or whatever he was. Bro, he gets a knockout. Bro, this guy always messaged with me. So it wasn't like I'm some creeper, bro. Like I just messaged him. Bro, I got mad messages back and forth. I think what happened was, in my opinion, maybe he ran the tape back on like one of my old prediction videos, and maybe I said something stupid. Like, I don't know. Because all of a sudden he's like, yo, for sure, we'll do a celebratory interview. And then that was it, bro. He just didn't respond. I was like, yo, what's up, bro? Congratulations, whatever. Nah, he just ignored me. So there's something happened, bro. Something like whatever. And yo, I seen him doing interviews on other people's channels, bro. Like these channels are like 60 subscribers, bro. I got 1,500 subscribers. You told me you're going to come on my show, and then you're ignoring me and you're doing interviews on people with 60 subscribers. There was a reason. There was a reason. I don't know what the reason was. The only thing I could think, like I said, is maybe I said something disrespectful in the past. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe he doesn't like my style because I bet. Maybe because I'm into the betting on fights.
Is that Keller?
Keller, yeah. But, yo, some people were hating on it, bro. Some people were like, oh, why are you hating on Kelleher? I wasn't trying to hate, bro. It's just like, keep it real, bro. Like, if you could say, it was something happened with him. And then, it would have been a good show, too, bro. I would have brought him on, bro. He likes to smoke. We would have, we would have lit up, whatever.
Yeah, I was looking forward to that, too, man. I was really.
But you know what? You know what we'll do? We'll bring on Cody Staman now. We'll bring on Staman. We'll bring him on.
Yeah. That's a good idea.
The Thursday show with Eric Enders.
It was nice, right? Yeah. Yo, I'll give you a little sneak peek, bro. You know who I got for this Thursday? At least one. I might have two guests, but I got Christos Giagos. You know the UFC fighter, Giagos. He's gonna be joining us. We got someone else joining.
Greek
Angel. What up, Angel? Yo, Angel, how you doing, bro?
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you, bro. You watching these fights or what?
Can hear you. Can't really see you
Fellas,
too good.
how you doing, man?
I'm chilling.
I'm gonna set up over here.
Your video's a little frozen, I think. See?
There you go.
Oh, wait.
There you go. You're good. We got the Neil Magny versus Tony Martin. I got 4 minutes 32 seconds on the clock. Look at Tony bringing the pressure, bro. We lost. I think Angel had a little bit of some problems with his connection. Look at Tony Martin. Not a lot of people thought this was going to happen. It's early, but I told you, Tony Martin brings it. He's a tough dude, man. It's early though. Neil Magny can still get into his groove easily. Remember, we got a smaller cage too.
Yeah, this is one of those fights you don't touch, right?
Yeah.
You can go any way.
That's how I felt about it. I stayed away.
I thought Formiga fight was a fight not to touch, but
yeah, definitely. Cannot touch that fight. Especially, I picked Formiga to win that fight. I thought it was really close. So I mean, I definitely wasn't on point with that because Perez looked really good. But Formiga is the guy, man, coming off that loss. Yeah, he couldn't use his jiu-jitsu, and he wasn't using his jiu-jitsu. And honestly, Formiga is gonna have to really question where he's at in the game right now, bro. He might be on his way out because he's up there in age. He's been fighting from way back in the day.
Those leg kicks were vicious.
Yeah, bro. Oh, man, I haven't seen somebody take leg kicks like that where they just collapse and falling down, bro. That was crazy. What's y'all prediction on this fight, Neil says? If you guys, you listen to the tape, I got Martin in this fight. I thought it's an extremely close fight, though. What about you guys, Dave? Both Daves. I'll call you guys Daves.
I had Magny by decision.
Okay. Dave, who'd you have?
I originally picked Magny, but it's not looking that good for him.
A lot of people were on. Kelleher being his feelings. I told him O'Malley wasn't a good matchup for him on his live stream, and he called me an SOB. You see? That's what I'm talking about. That's how he is, bro. That's how he is. I'm telling you, something's up with that guy, bro. He's like emotional or something. That's what I'm saying. Something I did. He listened to probably one of my old breakdowns, and then he's like, F this guy. Got some paper on Tony. Had some on Caceres. That boy Adrian's hitting some plays here. Well, one of them still pending. Should I hit Rocco live plus 150? Is that really what it's at right now? You can get him at plus 150. I got to pull the live. I'm not much of a live better, man. I like to have my bets locked in, well in advance. I really long term, I never really felt like it's a good idea to go to bet live.
They're like even right now, kind of.
Even?
He's plus 110.
I mean, if you can get him at plus 150, that's not a bad move. But from what I'm seeing right now. But I see Neil starting to settle in a little bit too, right? Now Neil's the aggressor. Look at Neil. But look at Tony, bro, right away. Shrugged him off, puts him against the cage. Yeah, now it's plus 100, Brandon said. See? Honestly, bro, I'm gonna tell you right now, Tony's gonna have won this first round from what I'm seeing. So you're going into the second with Tony already up 1 round. All he has to do is win 1 out of the 2 rounds. So as far as live betting goes, but let's check the line on this after this round ends. I'm about to pull that up. Magny is known for his endurance, but Tony has good endurance. I would like to see Tony keep working those leg kicks, more and more of those leg kicks. Just step in. See, don't let Neil do that to you. Come on. Boom. He's not going to get those takedowns like that against the cage. Neil has very good takedown defense. He's not going to get a takedown like that, man. He's coming in way too high. He's pushing up against the cage, and by that time, he ain't getting that takedown.
Honestly, they can call that round, I think, almost anyway.
Could have, but I felt like
depending on how they perform in the next 2 rounds.
Get into the first round.
This fight could go anyway.
Could, because Neil's been working those kicks now a little bit too.
And it's even too.
That's hard to say.
It's actually the odds are completely even on them. Minus 120 on both. I don't know.
Oh, Angel's back. What's up, Angel?
What's up, Angel?
There he is.
There he is.
Yeah.
I think it's a little better now, bro.
Yeah, I'm on the laptop now.
Yeah.
And I think I was using Safari on my phone, and that doesn't work. I think Chrome is better for StreamYard.
Gotcha. Where are you at as far as this fight goes? What do you see right? You're right in between rounds as well, right?
Oh yeah. I predicted Rocco Martin for this one.
Yeah, I had him as well. I thought it was an extremely close fight, but yeah.
Like all these fights except the main event is a coin toss,
How you feeling on that Cody fight? What do you think about that?
Oh man, I think he's got that padding chin hair that he
I think that's gonna help out. Something like I got
know.
Out a little bit. He needs it.
It can't hurt.
Yeah.
This would be 4 in a row. I mean,
yep.
If he gets knocked out for the 4th time, he might want to reconsider.
Mm-hmm. That's going to be a problem. Yeah, if he gets knocked out again bad, it's going to be like you got to take at least a year off. Like, don't even come back around for another year.
Yeah, for sure.
I'll tell you the truth, bro. Looking at this Tony Martin fight, let's see. We got Arseny too. Let's see how this works out.
Normally does, yeah.
Yo, what's up, guys?
What up?
What's up?
Let me see if I can fix it.
Yo, it looks like I fixed it.
Yeah, I think you're good. No reverb.
Okay, beautiful. Yo, who do you think won that first round, man? I don't know if I missed the conversation.
I thought it was really close. I thought that Tony Martin edged it, in my opinion. I thought he took the beginning of the round. Magny came back with some nice kicks and whatnot, but I still felt that Martin edged it. It could have went either way. You're flipping a coin.
Yeah, I feel like maybe Martin was the
Yeah, Arseny, I think of your TV in the background.
Oh, takedown.
Woo, in on those hips. Look at Martin, bro.
Martin's a beast, man. He doesn't stop. He'll just keep coming.
I'm trying to mess with this. I got to build a new background. It's a little awkward.
Yo, is it better now?
Not really.
Yeah, I lowered the volume on the TV. My bad, guys.
It's picking up everything. I think it's your microphone, dude.
Yeah, it's still pretty bad, bro.
Oh, damn. My bad.
There you go. So Neil Magny, back up to his feet. I got Neil Magny working the knees and really pushing forward right now. Oh, Martin flips him.
I always forget the order, like, because I felt like I'm talking about like in terms of like the scoring, like I felt like Martin was a little more aggressive in the first round. So I don't know if that edges the round. Yeah, like that might edge the round a little bit.
But then Magny starts throwing those nice little leg kicks though too, you know. So who knows which way it's gonna go. I want to see Martin throw more of those leg kicks. Otherwise, Magny's he's pressing right now. Yo, so Arseny, I know you're a Jersey boy. Dave up in the top right, he's a Jersey boy too. Angel, where are you?
Yo, what's up, dude?
I'm from John Jones' hometown, Rochester, New York.
Rochester, okay.
Yeah,
Nice.
I got a buddy that fought in the UFC, Desmond Green.
Okay, yeah.
The Predator. Yeah, that's one of my.
Oh, really?
I've heard of him.
Yeah, that's one of my best friends.
That's what's up, man.
He fights out of Hard Knocks over there in Florida.
Oh yeah. I will, if you don't mind me asking, is everything all right with him? I know he had a little personal matter.
Yeah, it's ongoing still, man.
Yeah.
Everything's like under wraps right now.
Mm-hmm.
I spoke to his mom not too long ago. It's sad, man. People make mistakes. He didn't mean to, obviously he didn't. His intentions weren't that, but
of course,
I mean he is at fault, So
yeah.
But right now,
he's a hell of a fighter, man.
We're just trying to see, how the trial and all that goes.
Mm-hmm.
But as of right now, I don't know.
Gotcha.
It's hard to speak on it because I don't know how good his lawyers are.
Yep.
We'll see. He's a good dude, though, man. He really is.
Yeah. No, he seems like it. Everything I've ever seen from him has been class act.
Yeah, and I'm cool with a couple of the buddies like Luke A.
Vincent, yeah, man.
I really like Luke A. Good dude.
Yeah. They train over here by us, man. Me and
the only one out of that clique I haven't met was Burns.
Okay.
I know Usman. Let's see who else. Danny Roberts. He's from England.
Hot chocolate.
Yeah, hot chocolates. Yeah.
Did you ever come around this way? Because they all train right down the street from us over here.
No, I haven't been out in Florida in a while, man. I want to go out there, but I'm in New York, so things are a little crazy right now.
Oh yeah.
But I never met John Jones, even though he's from my city. But I have met Arthur, his brother Arthur.
Weren't they from Endicott, New York, right?
Yeah, but they were born and raised here.
Okay.
And Desmond was raised.
What city, say again?
What's up?
What city were you from again?
Rochester.
Okay.
Yeah, Matt
Hamill.
Hamill went to school out here.
Okay.
Desmond Green was born and raised. Trying to think of who else. A couple pro boxers.
Nice.
But yeah, we're a small city, man. Not much coming out of here.
I had a friend that went to high school with all the Jones brothers. They were over there with them.
Oh, okay. Arthur, Chandler, and I just met Arthur. That's the only one I met out of the three.
Yeah.
But his parents still live here.
I think didn't his mom die though? His mom passed away, I think, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But at the time,
Yeah.
they used to go to church a lot, and John Jones would come down every now and then for occasional Easter or for mass,
Yeah. So Emmanuel says, Rocco ahead or what? Who do you guys got to win in this fight right now?
Oh man.
I got Rocco.
I'm gonna go Rocco.
Imagine you had money on this fight right now, bro. If you had money on this fight, it's like, what do you even like? You
I'm
don't even know what's going on right now. Like, are you winning? Or are you losing? You don't even know. You're just sitting there, like, I don't know.
I lost today. I'm just enjoying the rest.
Yeah.
Menfield. I bet it on him and just destroyed my. I got every fight right, but that one.
See, I said I was worried about him like gassing out. He's never been in deep waters. I thought he would have won that fight, but I didn't like the fact that he's never really went to those deep waters.
Yeah, I agree. And he holds a lot of muscle too, man.
Yeah. Yep.
Like if you're not, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Nah, he's built like a bodybuilder, man. That guy is huge. Menfield. Yeah.
I don't typically like that body style, to be honest. I don't think it transfers over to MMA that good. You don't see a lot of guys with that type of body style that are really at the top of the game. You have some, few and far between. You know what I mean? But
I agree.
I like the athletic build. You know what I mean? The John Jones type of style, bro. I like the lanky, muscular type of guy, like a Neil Magny, an Anthony Martin, these types of guys. I don't like those guys that are jacked up like that, man. A lot of them do gas out. You see a lot of those guys gas out.
Definitely. You got to have a Herschel Walker gas tank.
Oh yeah, he's something else. I'll tell you what though, I see Neil taking this fight over right now.
Yeah, slowly taking
definitely.
over.
Rumble Johnson,
called,
I forgot, is another guy from that camp, and Rashad Evans. Those are good guys too.
Yeah.
I met those guys.
Yo, I assume he was kidding when he said he's going back down to 170, right? I assume he's kidding, right?
Definitely a joke. Definitely a joke.
Okay,
My boy
good.
over here, bro. In Delray Beach, South Florida. My boy's a waiter. Saw him and who was it? I think it might have been Rashad Jones. It was Anthony Johnson, and it might have been Rashad Evans. I forget. It was another big fighter. Dude, he was big as hell, bro. Blown up, bro. So he saw him there, but that's when he was really big. Then I saw him at the Bare Knuckle FC event. I don't know if you guys remember the one Hector Lombard was in.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I saw him over there, bro, and he was lean, bro. He was jacked up, lean. Actually, I got a picture. I'll post it on IG. I should throw that up. He was lean then, bro.
Oh, man.
Yo, you know what I always wondered about, like, MMA fighters? Like, I don't understand why a lot of them don't use the jab like boxers do to establish range. Or for example, a lot of them just throw naked leg kicks. And I'm like, yo, like, a lot of people get caught like that. Like, why don't you at least, like, throw a 1-2 to disguise the leg kick? And again, and the second thing is, again, a lot of them don't use the jab to, like, measure distance. Like, I never understood that. Like, I mean, I get because I guess there's so many, since there's so many diverse facets of MMA, you can't be an expert. Well, I guess you can be, but you may not want to focus all a lot of your attention on boxing, because then you'll miss out on the jiu-jitsu or the wrestling. I don't know. What do you guys think?
It's funny, bro. I just talked to James Krause about that. We were talking about the pumping the jab. You know what I mean? And I brought up GSP.
Yeah.
GSP is a guy that I thought he implemented the jab better than anybody. And James Krause is very good with the jab. I think if you're able to use it the right way, it goes a long way, man.
Yeah, I mean, clearly it worked for GSP. I don't understand why people didn't copy that copy that strategy. I mean, I don't even see Magny using the jab too much, and he has the right build. Oh, who's a guy who never used the jab who should have? Stefan Struve. I feel like that guy could have been great with his jab, but like I'm like bro, just use your height.
7 foot tall, and he used to fight in a phone booth. He never used his reach. He never used his height. He never used anything.
Bro, I'm not even good, but like one thing I always did was always just like throw the jab in sparring and stuff, because because I'm 6'6", so might as well just use your reach, and it's like the easiest thing to just keep someone at bay, man. Like I don't know why. I just don't get it why. And again, and the thing with the naked leg kicks too, like I don't understand why people throw, like even I saw Overeem throw a few naked leg kicks in the fight against Walt Harris, and I was like, why don't you and he's a K1 champion. I'm like, bro, why don't you disguise it with some jabs or something? I don't even know. I mean,
and like that's one of the most basic things, right? Like my old coach used to teach me. My coach would kill me if I ever threw a leg kick without throwing a couple of hands first. The one time you throw a leg kick, and then you whip the leg kick. But the thing is, I'll say this. Alistair Overeem knows a lot more than my old coach did. Period. My old coach was and all types of crap. Alistair Overeem is a guy that's actually done it. He's been in there. So, what?
That's true.
If I see Alistair Overeem to evolve his game, there's a reason why he did it, in my opinion. You know what I mean? And he makes it work.
No, touche. No, you're right. Well, maybe Alistair Overeem was a bad example, but I'm sure we've all seen it. Like people just throwing naked leg kicks. Some of them even like take shots for that, or they get in trouble for that. But like I'm like, bro, like I don't know. I mean, I feel like it'd just be also you're more likely to hit it too. Like again, you don't even have to commit to the punches. You could at least just throw like a fake jab right, and then bam, smack the leg kick. Just to distract the person's vision.
Hey guys, I'll be right back.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yo, Taylor.
And I'll bring both back in the meantime. Dave's back.
Yo, Taylor, you can hear me? Oh.
So it looks like Neil took that fight, huh? Oh, there he is. Yeah. That's what's up.
Yeah.
He's a solid fighter, bro. He's the real deal, bro.
Yeah, that's one of my good friends.
That's what's up, man.
Yes, sir.
I
you know what's funny?
Out for him, bro, and maybe we'll get him on the show or something, bro. Once everything,
Yeah, man. I could get quite a few people on there, man.
That's what's up.
The whole fight camp over there. Let me know which one.
But it's possible that Rocco won the first 2 rounds, and then the third round becomes irrelevant unless it's a 10-8 round. You know what I mean? Just, you know, like even though he won it, obviously he won the third round decisively, but 1 and 2 could have easily went to Martin, and then that's it. You know what I mean? Like,
though, let's see. I think they're gonna give it to Magny.
yeah, I think so. I think you're right. No, I agree with you. I'm just saying that it's within the realm of possibility.
I think he won his strikes.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Him like crazy.
21 judge gave it 29-28.
Oh, was it a split decision? Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wow.
Go fight. That was a fight.
Yes,
Personally,
fight,
I would never touch betting wise, man. I would never touch it. But
Yeah.
That's
the next two I won't.
Yo, Neil Magny's been like coming through recently for you know that.
He's on quite a 2-fight win streak now. He lost to somebody before his last fight. I know he beat the Leech.
He got knocked out by he got knocked out by Ponzinibbio, right?
Was that the fight?
I don't even know.
Let me see. Yeah. We got knocked out by Ponzi. And that was back in 2018. And then he had a layoff because he got suspended. And then he came back. He beat the Leech. And then he looked good. He looked good, man. He dug deep. He pulled his fight off.
Yeah.
It was me. It was right there.
Yeah. Yeah, Magny's
Yeah, you had Rashad Evans too, right?
Rashad?
It was me and Danny.
That's dope. Yeah, all those guys over there in that camp are killers, bro. Killers.
Yeah,
Rashad. He's a legend. I think he might.
It was a party, an after party for Desmond.
Nice.
It was something.
Luque, man, he's a savage, bro. His striking is so technical, man. I'm a big fan of Luque's. I've had some big bets on him, man. I had a big bet on him against Mike Perry, against Platinum Perry.
There's a Charles Air Jordan. He fights soon.
Yep. Excellent striker, Jordan. Damn. Jordan's an excellent striker. Emmanuel Cruz is going in on Sterling.
Next fight, Sterling, right?
Yep. And then we got.
Damn,
Tommy.
that's going to be a good fight.
Tommy's going Sandhagen. You guys know I'm on Sandhagen.
Oh man,
I'm
going to have to go. Yeah, I'm going to have to go Sandhagen too.
I mean, it's hard for me to say too.
I won't be surprised. I won't be surprised either way.
Sterling's a stud. I made money on Sterling. I had Sterling against what was his name? The Punisher.
Pedro Munoz.
Right? Yeah, Pedro. Had him in that fight. He beat him up.
You should get
it's funny.
Doctor.
Yo, Neil Magny has like a young man's body but an old man's face.
Oh yeah.
If you look at him during the interview, right?
He's shredded up though.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Yeah, he has he has a young man's body. Yeah. What's it called? Man, I know you guys probably talked about it already, but that Sean O'Malley fight, man, dude, I swear, I was talking about it with my girlfriend, and she was saying that a lot of these video gamers, man, they're just like good fighters somehow. Maybe because they're like cerebral or they're like really smart, or I don't know what it is. But man, like this guy, Sean O'Malley, man, bro, he's like in the Matrix.
He's something else,
bro. I mean, dude, and they were saying, what is this guy, Eddie Wineland, like deadlifts 400 pounds or something? Did you hear that, right? The commentators, they're like, this guy deadlifts 465 pounds. I'm like, damn.
Yeah, you could.
He's like a small guy.
All that matters though is that you just connect these knuckles on the side of someone's jaw or their chin. That's all that matters, bro. Put him out.
Yo, he's like he kind of reminds me of McGregor with his ability to find the chin. Like he knows, he may not have the most power, but he knows how to hit the right spots.
Yep, the accuracy too is nasty. Conor was always very accurate. Other guys too. I'm trying to think some other guys that are accurate with the striking. Who else, guys? Who's some of the most accurate strikers in the game right now? I'm trying to think with their hands. Who's been laying?
Man, I'm trying to think.
Damn, I just had one.
Comment below, whoever's listening.
Wait. What about Figueiredo? Like, he knocked out Benavidez.
Figueiredo's nasty, but he's more like a power puncher too. He just lays dudes out.
Yeah, that's true. He hits you anywhere. Yeah, you're right. He hits you anywhere, and that's it.
Gilbert Burns is pretty precise.
Yeah, he is. Burns is. Yeah, he's nasty. That's that Hard Knocks 365 striking with the.
There was no wasted movements. Everything was right on point, man.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to think of who else.
Hey, we got room if anybody else
Wonderboy?
join the show, man. We got another spot, man. So I'm gonna post it, man. We could fit 6 people up in here. And you know what? If somebody else joins, I'll even make the video look a little bit more parallel and even. So
I'll be back in like 5,
all right, Dave.
10 minutes.
All right, go ahead.
Let's tell her I got to call him. I'll try to get back on.
All right, yeah, whenever you want. You come back on whenever you want.
Yes, sir, man. Thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
No problem.
Great content. Great content,
Thank you,
by the
brother.
way, man.
Thank you for coming on anytime, bro.
Thank you, brother.
Thank you.
Appreciate you.
Yo, what about Wonderboy? You said precise striking. Wonderboy?
Oh yeah, he's accurate, but he's a whole other animal, though. You know what I mean? He's accurate, but it's like even way more than that. That guy's just like one of the best kickboxers. You know what I mean? Kickbox strikers in the world. Legs, his hands. But like, think of somebody with their hands. Can you think of somebody like I'm talking about, like with their hands?
Masvidal?
Masvidal, 100%. That's one right there, bro.
Adesanya.
Adesanya.
Yeah, Korean Zombie. Adesanya. What's his name? Yair, with that elbow, bro. He got that accurate elbow.
Wild too with it. Cody Garbrandt.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Cody
Garbrandt, 100%.
But he did with Dominic Cruz.
Piotr Jan.
Oh,
Piotr Jan. Yeah, when he hit what's his name? The Jimmy Rivera. Yo, that was a weird fight where it was like it felt like Jimmy was winning most of the round, and then Piotr just floors him at the end of each round. Remember that? Like he floors him at. That was weird. I was like, yo, like, why did he wait? Why did he wait to the end?
Jimmy had his moments in that fight, even though he got beat up. He had a couple moments in that fight where he looked good.
He did, yeah.
This fight's gonna be crazy. Sanhagen is third.
Yo, Jimmy Rivera's jacked, dude. Like Jesus, like that guy's. I'm like, he's another one with the Aljamain Sterling. Yo, doesn't Aljamain look a little bit like Deontay Wilder, like baby Deontay Wilder?
Yeah, like a little mini version.
Mini version, yeah.
I had to get a bottle for this fight.
What do you got? What do you got over there, Dave?
I got a Japanese whiskey.
Oh, that looks good, bro. I got some of this.
By the way,
I got some of this. The Chivas.
Yo, I had a funny.
What's up, everybody?
Dude, I had
Instagram. You guys, we're over on YouTube right now. I'm over here. I'm chatting up with Arseny and Dave. We got the fight card going down over here. What are you guys doing? Let's go. Hop in on YouTube. Links in the bio. Come hop in. We got what? We got 3 more fights coming up. We got big fights. We got Corey Sanhagen, Aljamain Sterling going down. We got the co-main event, and then we got the main event. We got Cody Garbrandt taking on Sun Sao, and then the main event we got Amanda Nunez and Felicia Spencer. Let's go. Come on, come over. Let's go. We're in YouTube right now. Come meet us. There we go, boys. They're coming in. They're coming in. We got the horses coming in. Come on.
Yo.
I'm going to see you guys over at YouTube.
Bro, yo, I was gonna tell you, man, a funny thing about the Stamen fight. So I was too nervous to watch the Stamen fight. So I was like, I waited till the very end, and then I turned it on ESPN Plus, and then I see Stamen crying and Keller going to comfort him, and I'm like, oh my god, bro, don't tell me you lost this fight. Don't tell me you lost this. And then like a minute later, I'm like, oh my god, he won, bro. I was mad scared. I was like, yo, don't tell me this.
No, he won that fight. Hey, everybody, I'm signing out. Come over to YouTube. Let's go. Fight Companion. All right, here we go. Yeah, bro. No way. That was the play, man. You knew it. You knew it for what? Over a week.
Yeah.
Whatever it was.
Bro. Yeah.
Come on. There was no way Cody was going to lose that fight, bro. He has a granite chin. Yo, did you see the head movement on him, bro? The way he moves his head, bro?
I didn't even watch it because I was too nervous.
Oh, bro. Oh, you got to watch it.
I was too nervous on it, man. I was too scared. I was too scared, bro.
Bro, when I get those types, I have a lot of money out. I start to get nervous too. I stand up. I got to jump up and down.
I don't know about
same.
30-27 though. I don't know about 30-27. I thought
You thought he won a round, Keller?
The third round, maybe third round, maybe third round, maybe third round.
Maybe it would be. I'm giving one for pity, but I had it all. I had it all three.
Yo, that's
Yo,
funny.
Nick Rodriguez says Kelleher will give you your interview now. Tell her, oh man.
Oh man, bro. That'll be funny. That'll be funny if he actually jumps on.
Nick, I'll tell
to
you.
Squash the beef.
I don't think I want to bring Kelleher on the show anymore, bro. I got some big names lined up. I think Cody's going to be coming on the show in the next week or two. I was telling them I got Christos Giagos coming on the show. Christos Giagos, keep an eye on that guy, bro. He's a solid fighter, Christos.
Tell her if you want Eddie Cha on the show, let me know.
Who?
Maybe I can put some strings.
Who?
Eddie Cha.
Bring him on.
I'll let you know. I'll talk to you on the side.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. I got a feeling Corey got this by flying knee. That's a bold call. Kneel to security.
By flying. Let's do it, man.
Shake my head.
What's called,
me bad, bro. You got to stay away from those types of plays, man. Alonzo Menifield's a guy that's barely ever passed the first round, bro. You can't touch a guy that's up in the mid 200s, high 200s that's barely ever passed the fucking first round, bro. You can't touch those types of bets, bro. Cannot touch those. Chase Hooper, I thought Hooper was going to win that fight. I picked Hooper to win that fight. It's just like you had to catch that. As far as I was concerned, if you were going to bet on it, you had to get it almost at an even line. So I saw a lot of people throwing money on Chase Hooper. I saw the line go up to almost 2-1 odds. That was crazy because, if he couldn't – I thought he was going to pull the submission off. But if he didn't pull the sub off, it's like, the story with him. He gets beat up on the feet. He has no strike. That's why
he was getting teased up on the feet like crazy.
And we saw it on his Contender Series fight. Remember the Contender Series fight? He got whooped up in that fight. He ended up coming back. But you got to stay away from those bets, guys. You got to stay away from those types of bets, bro. There's a lot of red flags with both those bets. I would have never touched either of those.
And I also felt like maybe Caceres learned a little bit from his loss to Kron Gracie. Maybe being like a little more careful and whatever. So yeah. Yeah, and honestly, the way I said I thought this fight was going to go, I thought it was going to be more similar to the Kron Gracie type of fight. You know what I'm saying? Because Hooper is an excellent jiu-jitsu practitioner. Other dudes has shown that he has problems. Bruce Leroy has shown he has problems with this at times with his takedown defense against sub. But I knew that if this fight did take place on the feet for the majority of the time, Chase Hooper wasn't going to win the striking. No way he was going to win the striking in this fight. So I don't like having money on guys like that. That's just I feel like you're too vulnerable when you got money on guys like that.
The thing is, I missed the only show that I missed was the one that you had Bruce Leroy on.
Yeah, that was this past Thursday. But yeah,
I wish I watched that one.
I had Bruce Leroy and I had who did I have? I had somebody else. Who else I have in the show? I had Leroy and Joe Giannetti. Joe Giannetti. The Ultimate Fighter guy. He had the contenders. He was in the Ultimate Fighter, and then he had the Ultimate Fighter finale fight, and he lost. But you're gonna hear about that guy again. He'll be back, 24 years old or whatever. All right.
Yeah. No, I liked what Bruce Leroy said though about like getting 1% better each fight. You know what I mean? Like I like his attitude. You know what I mean? Like I feel like that's the right attitude to have, whether you win or lose. Because you see some fighters after they lose, they change as it happens with boxers all the time. People say like, if you lose as a boxer, that's it, you're done. You know what I mean? Yep. Especially by knockout. You know what I mean? But having that attitude, whatever happens, whatever, I'm just gonna get 1% better each fight, 1% better, and I like that attitude.
And let's not forget that dude grew up in the UFC, bro. Like he only had 7, 8 fights, whatever it was. You know what I'm saying? Before he made it to the Ultimate Fighter and found his way in the UFC. He's literally grown up in the octagon, bro. That's crazy,
That is crazy.
Look at Aljo.
Uniondale, New York.
The men.
It's crazy how
New York.
I always find it crazy how you got fighters who he's 4 inches shorter than Sanhagen, and he has a 1-inch reach advantage on Sanhagen, which is kind of insane.
Yeah, some guys
you saw that, right?
Some guys are short as hell and they got long arms.
Yeah.
There's a guy that comes
bro,
Miles, what's his name? The bantamweight fighter from the Dana White's Contender Series. He's super short and has crazy reach. I think there's a couple guys like that.
So is Kevin what's his name? Kevin, the guy who Charles Oliveira beat, Kevin Lee. has
Yeah,
crazy
yeah,
reach. He's
yeah,
5'9". He has like a 6'2" reach. Yeah, it's funny. I'm like 6'6", but I only have a 6'3" reach. So I got the short arms too. Yeah. I like Yo, I remember. It was crazy. I remember there was a girl in my high school. She was 5'8", and she had a longer arms than I did. Like we just did like a wingspan test, bro. She was like a beast in all sports. 5'8", and she had like a 6'2", 6'3". Snap.
So, yo, we got Aljo.
Yo, are you kidding me?
Pace, bro. We got Aljo pushing the pace.
Yeah.
Wow, bro. Are you kidding me?
Are you kidding?
Are you serious?
Doesn't have it.
Oh, good. He got out. Oh, man. That was scaring me a little bit, bro.
No, Corey's okay here. Corey has excellent jiu-jitsu abilities himself. He should be able to avoid these submission attempts. But that's just crazy how quick Aljo just came out and did that.
That crazy arm submission he came out of that fight before. He's good.
Yo, man, I can't watch this fight, bro. I can't watch this fight.
Yo,
come on, man.
I would have never pictured this happening right now like that. The way he ran out there and took him
down.
Oh,
man, he has him tight. Oh, yeah.
Are you kidding me? Aljamain Sterling, Jesus Christ.
Oh, my God. Damn, bro. Corey didn't even fucking fight, bro. Yeah, bro.
Jesus
so look, I always
Christ.
say I'm transparent, bro. That was actually my second play. I had Corey Sandhagen. But it's still another profitable night for me. I had a 5-unit play, a parlay on Cody Staman and Sean O'Malley, but I had a 2-unit play on Corey Sandhagen. What the hell was that, bro? We didn't even get to see them fight.
Jesus. Yo, talk about short finishes. Like Sean O'Malley and then this. Wow, Jesus. Yo, that's crazy.
Yeah, I'm really disappointed. I wanted to see these guys throw down. I wanted to see Corey use his strike a little bit, bro. He didn't get to use his strike.
I mean, bro, I'm kind of embarrassed a little bit for some. Bro, that was like something that remember what what's his name did? My God, what's his name? Oh man, you know who I'm talking about? The Brazilian guy who got knocked out by Jose Aldo with the body shot. Moicano. Remember Moicano did that to the Demir or something? Demir.
Oh yeah, he mopped him.
He embarrassed the guy. Yo. Jesus Christ.
Just to clarify, my parlay was Cody Staman and Sean O'Malley, 5-unit play. That did cash. I had a 2-unit single play on Corey Sandhagen. That obviously, as you guys see, that didn't go through. It was another profitable night for the teller. Let's get that clear right now, because I'll sit here and I'll start doing that whole thing to you guys. And you can pull up my third-party tracking. I got got guys in here right now that take my plays. It was another profitable night for the teller.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it would have been nice to hit the Corey Sandhagen play, but it is what it is. Corey Sandhagen didn't show up at all, man. Where's your takedown? What did we just watch right now?
You just got embarrassed.
That's crazy.
Yo, my battery's about to die, guys. I'm gonna jump off. My battery's about to die on my phone. All right. Peace.
Go ahead, man. Yeah, that was crazy, bro. Yo, Dave. Yeah, so Dave, that was my other play, bro. But 2-unit play.
I had Aljo, so
yeah. But listen, I would have liked to see that fight even play out a little bit, bro. What was that? He just ran out there, took his back, and just choked him out. Bro, and it's crazy because Corey Sandhagen's a guy that has good jiu-jitsu, bro. He has really good jiu-jitsu.
Exactly.
So what Aljo just did, that's crazy.
I was expecting three rounds of crazy fight going on.
I thought it was gonna be a fight. Yeah, I thought it was gonna be a 3-round war.
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
Aljo just runs out there and does that. That's crazy. On to the next, bro. That's it, right? That's Emmanuel Cruz hits it on the head. But yo, I'll say it again, bro. Listen, it was another profitable event for the teller. 5-unit play, parlay, Cody Staman, parlayed with Sugar Sean O'Malley. Got that at excellent odds, around 140 minus 145 or whatnot. 5-unit play. Had a 2-unit play on Corey Sandhagen. Lost that play. It's another profitable event. So I'm not gonna let anything like this phase me and let anything like this knock me off my block, because Go to Caprotech, check my third-party tracking, talk to everybody in the chat, everybody like Arseny, everyone that rolls with me in my picks. I had 2 plays in this card. I kept it simple, and that's fine. And if you look at what I've been doing recently, I've been killing it and killing it. You can't have major profits on each card. You know what I mean? Honestly, you're going to have cards that you even lose some. You guys know the deal. You're going to have cards you lose money on. Come on, let's be honest. So this was a type of card. I'll pull it up right now. I think I profited. I might have. I don't even want to speak out of terms. I might have profited a unit and change still. So
tonight seems like it's a night of veterans, man. Veterans have it locked today. They came through. Caceres, Devin Clark, Arthurman.
Yo, so look, I locked up a parlay of Cody Stamon and Sean O'Malley. I locked that up just at about -150. That's a 5-unit play, so that's going to pay a 5-unit play and a -150 is going to pay you about, off the top of my head, obviously if there's a -100, get 5 units back. You're going to cut at least half of that in half. What is that? Around -2, 2.5 coming back? No, it'd be 2.5. No, it'd be 2.5. Those -200. So yeah, we're talking about over 2.5. Exactly. We're talking about 3 units, over 3 units, right? Sorry, man. I'm having a good time. I'm watching the fights, right? Having a couple of drinks. We're talking about almost 3 units. We're talking about over 3 units in profit. You take a -150, you throw 5 units on that. You're talking about almost 3 units, over 3 units on profit. I threw 2 units on Corey Sandhagen. Exactly what I said off the top of the dome. Profited just about over a unit on the card. I'll take that all day. There's no sweat off my back. That's a unit of profit on the card. I don't care. I don't even need a big night tonight. I've been killing it for the last 4 months, 5 months. That's another unit profit on the night. So when I do my breakdown video, I'm going to be chirping on that too, man. So right now I'm not happy that Corey didn't come through, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Go to my Caprotech. Plays been locked in for over a week. Talk to everybody. Everybody in here takes my plays. I hope everybody touched that Sean O'Malley versus Cody Stamon. That was the play. That was the parlay that you go in on. Really disappointed we didn't get to see Corey. I'm a little upset right now. I wanted to see Corey use his striking, man. I wanted to see Corey's a nice striker, bro.
Exactly.
Damn, and I had Corey. I had him edged out to win this fight on the feet, man. Aljo, a lot of time when they start to strike, Aljo likes to throw those power strikes. He throws a power strike, then he backpedals. Yeah. Corey is going to keep coming forward and popping him up. But Aljo's jiu-jitsu is not to be messed with, man. You know who he trains with up there. He's over by you, bro. Over there with Sarah, all those guys. Yeah. His jiu-jitsu is nasty. Look, Dave B. Tell her, been with you this whole time. 10 or 11 straight profitable cards in a row. That's damn right, Davey. What's up? What up, Will?
Señores, tremendo espectáculo que ha dado Sterling aquí.
Hey.
What up, Will?
Hey, man.
Hey, Will, just be careful with the sound in the back.
Sorry. Right now. Yeah. How are you?
I'm excellent, bro. It was another profitable night. I profited just over a unit. I had a major parlay, 5-unit parlay. I've been telling everybody about it already. Cody Stamon parlay with Sean O'Malley. And then I had a 2-unit play on Corey Sandhagen. And Corey Sandhagen, I guess he didn't realize that he was in Las Vegas. Corey Sandhagen still thinks he's in Colorado right now.
Wow.
I don't even think that Corey knows that he even showed up to fight. He never even showed up.
Sure. I was almost, like I told you yesterday, on Thursday, I almost bet on Sandhagen, but someone told me no because Sterling was a great BJJ submission artist and a great wrestler.
He is, but you know who else is an excellent jiu-jitsu practitioner too? Corey Sandhagen. I mean, not tonight, but he has BJJ skills all day.
Of course. The fight was I thought that was really in favor of Sandhagen, but it was like almost pick 'em. And
Aljo was the favorite. Aljo was the favorite. Yo, look, Dave right here. You see Dave in the middle? Dave picked him. Dave picked Aljo. He picked Sterling to win the fight.
Wow.
A lot of people had Sterling, but look, when I sat back and I watched what I watched, I liked Sandhagen to win that fight. I liked Sandhagen's pressure. I like his rangy striking. I like Aljo a lot as well. I've had bets on Aljo. He's been my guy. You know what I'm saying? I had bets on Aljo. Like I said earlier, I had bet Sterling over Pedro Munoz. That was a play that I had a couple months back, whatever time it was. And, I've rode with Aljo before. This was a coming out party. Aljo is going to get the winner of Petarian and Jose Aldo. You know what I'm saying? Sterling is going to get the winner of those guys. So shout out to Sterling, bro. Sterling showed up.
Yeah, man. I mean, the best man won this fight, and right now it's just between Assunção and Garbrandt, which I don't know.
What do you got, Will?
I got Assunção,
Okay. What about you, Dave? You going to the Assunção too? Okay, we got 2 Assunçãos on the board right now. You guys know I'm rolling with Cody. I said Cody has to avoid being knocked out. As long as he avoids being knocked out, I think he wins this fight all day. I think he's style on him on the feet. I could see Cody getting a knockout as well. Cody has to avoid the dog fight. Keep it simple. Don't get too worked up and rush in, and he can win this fight. But if he makes it a dog fight, one shot to his jaw, Cody's gonna go back to sleep again.
I saw your breakdown YouTube video, but I still
respect. And if you look at the line right now, so remember, guys, I have no more action out. I had 2 plays locked in, so I'm done. Profited over 1 unit on the night. Right now, you're looking at Cody. Even if you wanted to touch something live, Cody's a minus 165. If you're touching this right now, you probably got to lean Rafael plus 135.
Did you catch their stare down?
I saw that. Yeah.
Assunção looked like he was pissed off.
Who looks pissed to you?
Assunção.
Assunção?
Yeah, he looked like he got something to prove tonight.
Yeah. He's a tough customer.
Yeah. I mean, in my case, Assunção has been fighting longer. I mean, yesterday I was just checking Poggy. The page you also work with, Taylor, and I just signed an account there and saw the tail of the tape there, and really changed my mind at the time of betting because I made a 2-unit profit with staying in Magny, a 2-unit profit. This is the first night, like 4 events that actually I won some money.
There we go.
Yeah.
We got Toll 1872. He says something is telling me Assunção is putting Cody to sleep right now.
Let's go.
Shots out right now.
Let's go, Toby.
We got Scott Brown, Assunção, a gift from matchmakers. Oh, so you're saying that you think this is a walk in the park for Cody? Is that what I'm getting? Scott, elaborate on that.
I don't know about that.
It's not an easy walk in the park, bro.
I hope Scott come into the chat.
Yeah, come in, Scott. I'm gonna post that here again. Anybody that wants to come in, you guys know.
Let's go.
Anybody's welcome to join. I just posted the link. You click that link, come right in. We got 33 people watching. I know somebody wants to come in here, chat it up with the boys over here. We got Dave. If it goes three rounds, Cody wins. I agree 100%. If this goes to decision, Cody's going to style on him. I think the only way Cody loses this fight is if he gets knocked out. You know what I'm saying? If he gets clipped and the chin gives out again, you got to say he's going to go to sleep again, right?
Yeah.
And that would be a shame. That'd be 4 losses in a row, and it'd be tough for Cody.
Yeah. Do you think Cody changed his strategy since he moved camp to Mark Henry?
That's true. That's a valid point, man. Good point you brought up, Bill. Yeah, man, he's training with one of the best striking coaches in the game, right? Mark Henry up there in the Northeast next to David, right? Up there close to David. And Mark Henry is an excellent striking coach, a guy that not only is his striking devastating as far as his offensive output, but he has excellent defensive coaching skills too. So you got to keep that in mind too, and that's what Cody needs. Cody needs that defensive coaching. He needs to work on his defensive skills. You know what I'm saying? And yet, all he has to do is avoid the shot. I mean, the striking offensively is there all day. You know, Cody's going to be throwing down. He just has to avoid the shot, man. Be patient. And did you guys see the weigh-ins, man? Cody looked way bigger, man. Cody was the bigger fighter. Look, Cody's coming out. Look at him coming right now. You guys see him?
Let's check. I'm saying, I'm
Toes calling it out. You guys, I'm gonna run in the bathroom.
Check.
You guys take over the show, Will and Dave. I'm running 2 seconds before this fight comes back.
Pachi, UFC, teamwork. You have SSL, right?
Yep. Right now it's Right now it's like the bed line. The bed line right now is 1 and 2 for Cody, and I decided not to bet on this fight. Based on Cody's chin and Asensio being a veteran sport. Tough fight to pick.
How was your overall tonight? Or the previous fight? Or the fight before?
You buy what?
The fights before today. This fight. Did you make money today?
Sure. The Magny fight and Rocco fight.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm 2-unit profit. $200 there, and someone told me actually to do it. I don't bet actually on the Magny fights. He usually, like sometimes, like he falls or he fails in fights, and I just took the chance and bet on Magny and the fight with Callagher. It's actually won.
Yeah, boys.
I lost in Callagher.
What happened? Oh, we got another brother that wants to join. We got Davey. What's up, Davey?
What's up?
Hey, how's it going?
Chilling, man. You enjoying these fights or what?
Yeah, dude, I've been telling you, I've been rolling with you for a while now. What was it 10 out of 10, 11 out of 11?
Hell yeah. Oh, bro, I've been killing it. And again, it's weird. It's bittersweet, right? I profited just over a unit on the card. Over a unit. I'll get the exact amount to you guys here soon. But I'm a little disappointed because I didn't get to see Corey Sandhagen throw down. I had a 2-unit play on Corey Sandhagen.
You're being greedy. You're being greedy.
I liked Corey there. I really did. I liked Corey there. I wanted to see that fight play out. I would have liked to have seen how that would have gone. But I had a 5-unit play on Sean O'Malley and Cody Staman that paid nice. Minus 150, 5-unit play. That came through, man. That's money right there. That's another profitable card, boys. Let's go.
Yeah.
Celebrate today.
You know what? The fight for the start, I put some money on the fight of Nunez and Felicia. That
fight. Some money on that? Who'd you throw money on that? Felicia?
I didn't part of the winner. I put money on a prop, which goes the round 2.5 plus rounds, which it means the fight goes 3, 4, and 5 rounds.
I sprinkled some on Felicia there, a little bit. If you sprinkle it on the points, it's not bad. Just like $20 on the points can pay off pretty nice.
No on points. The fight, whether wins Felicia or Amanda, I bet on the fight going 2.5 rounds, which means 3, 4, and 5. And I saw the Felicia Spencer's last fight, and has a great wrestling, background. And Amanda, I don't think he goes to the ground with her. He goes with striking, and I don't know. I just, my common sense told me to bet on the on the line, on the prop line there. What do you think?
If it goes to that point, I think at that point you gotta bet Felicia. If it's going 3 rounds, like at that point, I think it's worth the money to just bet Felicia at that point. So at that point, I think you kind of got to go all in, like not just saying like, oh, it'll at least go 3. Kind of know what I mean?
Will, just to elaborate, are you saying that you took Felicia Spencer to win the fight past 3 rounds?
No. The fight itself. The fight itself is going 2.5 rounds.
Okay.
It's going to pass 2.5 rounds.
And basically, what you're banking on there is that Felicia Spencer can survive Amanda Nunez's power, right? Or hopefully Felicia Spencer doesn't somehow get Nunez down to the ground and work some ground and pound and pull a sub off, basically, right?
Yeah. I don't think that happens. And if it happens, I mean, I don't know how good really Felicia goes with top champion in Amanda, and I just took the risk there. You know, I gotta take the risk there. You know,
John, there's nothing wrong with that. It might happen.
He said, "Davey, blink 3 times if you're a prisoner." Here we go. All right, we got to fight. Let's go, boys.
Let's go.
Yep.
Wow, nice.
Go on, Central.
My beard shield.
Let me check right here. Cody's keeping the distance.
Ooh. This is dangerous. This might be a war, man. Cody's gonna have to use that shield guard, like you guys said, that beard shield. This might end up being a war right now. This is a small cage, man. We still got what? 14 minutes of war right now. Cody's chin's gonna have to hold up because Sun Sal's here to fight, right? Look at him. He's here to fight.
Yeah, it's not good for Cody.
Center of the octagon right now, and he's ready to fire up. That's what I see him right now. He's taking control of the cage right now. He's taking control. He's going forward.
What's up, Dave? What do you see over there, Davey?
I see.
It's not looking good for Cody, I would say.
Oh, both you guys. I know. I was talking about top, but both you guys are Davey. Oh, shit. We go. You're the 3rd Dave we've had in here. Everyone's Dave.
I see a big right hand coming soon.
By who?
By Atensa.
Oh, that's right. That's what you call it. Let's go, Cody. I don't know. Cody's loosening up a little bit, but hey, remember what Cody did to Dominic Cruz when he settles down. As long as he doesn't eat any nasty shots, I mean, his striking is there. You know what I'm saying? Let's not sleep on his striking. He's fluid, man. He's quick twitch. But again, that don't matter if Sun Sal just cracks him. Rest in peace, Cody. We got a comment. Yo, valid point. Hooper hired Ben Askren as his striking coach. That's a fact.
That's
Yo, you know what I would love to see right now, bro? I would love to see Cody start working his striking and doing those same moves that he did Dominic Cruz. Drop a Sun Sal. You guys know what I'm talking about from UFC 3, the video game. Hit that little taunt. Bah, bah. I would love to see that right now. But I think I'm outnumbered. We got some Sun Sal fans in the video right now.
I'm not a fan. I just bet on him.
Oh, you got money. I could tell it's quiet, man. You know what? When it's quiet, there's some money out right now.
Exactly.
Yep. Well, I'm pulling for you guys, but I'm a Cody fan, so it's tough for me. But again, everyone that's just tuning in, it was another profitable night for the teller. Just over 1 unit. Parlayed Sean O'Malley, Cody Stamon, got it at minus 151 or so, whatever it was. 5 units. Had a 2-unit plan, Corey Sanhagen. Didn't even get to see how that would have played out because Aljo is just running for the belt right now. Aljo's coming for the belt. But good luck because Petar Yan's going to be sitting there waiting for him when he rushes in the front door. Petar Yan's going to be sitting there with the fucking sawed off. Petar Yan is no joke. Who you guys have winning this round?
I'd probably lean Cody, actually.
$1 million down the drain for somebody. Yo, great point. So 1872. Imagine you had $1 million, right? Imagine you had money to throw around like that. You're like, you know what? It's funny because I've done shit like that before, right? Maybe obviously not the same type of way, but I've flown out to Vegas before and I've thrown one major play. I'm like, you know what? I'm flying out to Vegas. I'm gonna throw a major play out there, and I'm gonna throw it on whatever. Here's the thing: you go out there, you fly out, you throw. Obviously, $1 million is way more serious than what I'm talking about, but you throw $1 million on Nunez, she loses that fight. That's got to be devastating.
Somebody put $1 million on Amanda Nunez today, right?
That's what Joel's basically insinuating. Like, imagine you had $1 million on that. When I went out for the Conor McGregor fight, you see the poster behind me. That don't mean nothing. You know how much money I had on Khabib? I had thousands on Khabib, thousands. But and I won that bet. Obviously, I knew Khabib was going to win that fight, and it was hard for me, bro. It was really hard for me. You know what made it easier for me? Because I'm a big Conor fan. It made it easier for me when Conor showed up late to the press conference because I started getting pissed. I flew out to Vegas to go see the whole thing go down. I already thought in my mind, I looked at it like this. I threw a lot of money on Khabib. If I went out there, the whole trip was paid for, had a great time. But you know what? If Conor was able to pull off that upset, in my opinion, it would be a major upset. If he would have got that knockout against Khabib, it would have almost been worth the money that I would have thrown down on that. Because – you know what I'm saying? It would have been epic. If Conor would have won that fight, I mean, forget it. His legacy would have been just, engraved. But
I do that all the time with Cowboy.
Game together as a group, and that was likely what that was. Say me and 9 buddies, all pros, and we put $100K each. Yeah. But let me ask you, why wouldn't you just throw $100K by yourself? What's the point of throwing that together? If you could elaborate a little bit more on that, Brandon, because why wouldn't you just take your $100K and throw your own bets? Why are you sharing a bet with somebody?
Ferguson didn't get screwed by anyone. Ferguson did that all himself.
Damn, look at us, Sunset beating those legs up. Yo, where's Cody's boxing at right now, bro? Why is he not closing the distance and using the hands, bro?
That's what I'm saying. Where is it at, Teller?
Not looking good right now. It's early, though. Early. Second round just starting. It's like he's trying to work the kicks. Throwing body kicks.
He's keeping his distance. He's keeping his distance right now. And maybe keeping it for the third round. I don't know. What do you think?
I mean, I think Cody needs to put his foot on the pedal right now and needs to seal this round off.
Me too. Yeah.
It looks to me like Cody's scared to get knocked out. That's what it looks like.
Yeah.
Exactly. Right. That's why he's keeping his distance. Hit and not to be hit. Yo,
it's like Cody's not even using his hands. He's throwing kicks and not even throwing anything after. Is his hand broken right now?
That's what I was gonna say. Do you think his hand's hurt?
Look, only kicks, bro. Only kicks. Yo, I think he broke one of his hands. I might be jumping the gun right now. Let me see.
He's righty, right?
Yeah, he's orthodox. I haven't seen him throw a punch, and I don't even know how long in this fight right now. I mean, this is what's going on right now.
I mean, obviously everyone knew he might just be a shell of himself, though. You know?
Yeah, he might be because he's not doing anything right now.
Ooh, I think he's just waiting for him. Cody's waiting for him.
All right, now he's working the hands a little bit. Keep coming, bro.
Just waiting for him to
This
counter.
doesn't look like the same Cody I remembered, man. The hands aren't looking like they're there, man. Where's the boxing?
You know, being knocked out 3 times in a row, you know, probably make fighting like that.
Yeah, he's definitely more hesitant in there. And he's going to let this fight slip right through his fingers because if he doesn't step on the gas, he might be down 2 rounds already. So. Oh, there we go. Let's go. Let's go, baby. I just saw that. Now Cody's bringing it. That was big right now because he could steal this round like that. That was the most significant punch of the round right there, of the fight. Right?
Right.
Yo, Cody gave him the finger wave too. Who saw that finger wave? He hit him with the punch right there.
That left hook made damage.
Yeah, he has to bring it a little bit more. Bring it. Steal this round right now. Come on.
Oh man, this is some bullshit.
Wow.
I mean, you got to give Cody that round, no?
1-1.
Yeah, but
I think you got to say 1-1, yeah.
You have to.
1-1.
He dropped him, bro. He dropped him.
It's drawing.
What happened?
Oh!
What happened?
Yo! He just knocked him out. Yo!
After the bell.
Bro, he just slept him out. No, he slept him, bro.
In the very last round.
Yo,
Sorry, very last second round.
It's over. It's over.
After the bell, no?
Nah, bro, it's over. He slept him, bro.
For the bell.
Bro, that was at the last second, bro. I'm sorry, Dave. I know you have money. That was the last second. He slept him.
In the last second. Wow.
Oh, Cody still got the fucking. He still has the power, bro. Yo, and you know what? The more that fight started to go on, he started to get a little bit more comfortable in there, man. He's a little hesitant.
Wow.
Oh.
Look, where's the clock? Yo! Bro, that's like knockout of the year right there, bro.
Damn.
Yo, look at that duck down.
Asleep.
Bro. Hey, I'm on the live show. If you want to come in, you got something to say, you got to come on the show. Cody, come in the show. Wow. Yo. Sorry, guys. I know some guys have money on us. So.
All right. If it was before the clock, 100% agree.
You think it was late? I
don't know. No idea.
Bro, that was a legit power shot. Everybody who's listening right now, if you guys can help me out, is this light annoying to you right here? Otherwise I'm gonna cut it off. I'll fix that. I'll take that down. Is that annoying? Comment below if that's annoying right now. We just saw Cody Garbrandt get a nasty knockout. Sunsao got robbed. You might have to elaborate on that, bro.
If they think it was after the bell.
I don't know if that's true though. I don't think actually it wasn't true. I just saw the video. That was not true. As his fist is connecting on the jaw, bro, you hear the horn going. You can't say that's late. Yo, literally, his fist is on his jaw as the horn's going. How can that be late? Bro, it's unstyle. Look at him, bro. He can't even sit in the stool.
The last punch was on the buzzer, really. You know,
bro.
He threw the punch.
I'm really happy for him right now.
Protect yourself at all times.
But bro, again, listen to the video. They just showed it, bro. His fist was on his jaw as the horn is going. How can that be late?
Cody got it. Cody got it.
The reason why I feel like that's really big for him right now, that was the way to do it too, man. You come back, look, Dominic Reyes, KO of the year. That's what I'm talking about. That's like a knockout of the year type performance. He needed that, bro. After getting knocked out 3 times in a row, what better way to put your name right back on the map by coming back and getting a highlight knockout, and not just any old highlight knockout. We're talking about a knockout of the year, bro. Did you see the way he dipped his head down? It was like a street fight, bro, like in the basketball court, right? Like you're on the basketball court against the cage, against the fence. Yo, he ducked down, just threw I don't even know what you want to call that. It's not an overhand, like an underhand, not an uppercut, but like a hybrid, like a, you know what I'm talking about? Like an old school street fight type of punch, bro. Like when you're young, bro, just whipping the right. Dude, slept the sunstyle, bro.
He took his time, you know. He took his time all the first round, you know. I think he took his time and finally caught him with a good punch at the end of the second round.
No, and shout out to him, like, because, you know, you heard stories about, like, his management was telling him, take an easy fight, you know, all that stuff.
I like how he did that to grab the cage.
Woo!
Bro, that knockout was nasty, bro. Bro, that was. Yo, anybody comment right now? Name me a right hand knockout that's nastier than that. And Sean O'Malley's knockout earlier was not as nasty as that. Name me another right hand knockout that was nastier than that knockout right there, bro. I can't think of any right now. I can't think of any for a while, man. A right hand like that, dude. A Sunstyle couldn't even sit on the bench. He couldn't even sit on the stool.
Francis,
bro. Let's see. We got Cody talking.
One check.
Bueno, ha sido una.
It's been a journey, man. I went from the top of the world, 11-0, 25 years old, world champion, to a 3-fight skid.
Let's go, Cody.
It's just been a journey, man. I just want to thank everybody for sticking with me, my coaches.
It was nasty. I got to give props to Cody.
No, I've been there. I know.
I'm just so thankful to be here in the UFC, be able to put on shows and able to provide for my family, and just keep climbing and getting that title shot. You know?
Adrian firing shots.
Get that championship shot back.
Cody's coming back for the belt. I don't think Cody wants to fight Petar Yan. You don't want to fight Yan, but you look good. Can't get a White Irish Sugar Show. McGregor is unbeatable. John Doe, that boy John Doe. Can't get over how much he sounds like Wee Man. My boy Toe coming with the heat all night. Toe coming with the heat.
And the thing about Cody also is just like, in terms of, we're talking about like just good dudes.
Yeah.
Like he's just like a good dude. You know, obviously everyone knows the story about him and like cancer patients and things like that. Like he's legitimately like a good guy.
You're referring to that kid that he's been helping out before he was ever even big, right? That kid he always worked with.
Yeah, way back in the regional scenes. Yeah.
He's legit, bro. Big fan. He has a big heart, like you said, big heart.
Which is why it's always weird when people talk about him and the whole thing that went down with like Alpha Male and TJ and everything like that. Like, it's kind of hard to like pick sides or whatever, but I always kind of lean towards him that he's kind of telling the truth, you know?
Me too. 100%. You know what I like about him, bro? He comes off like, from what I gather from Cody, he's my type of boy, bro. Like, this is the type of guy you go out, you hit the bar with him. If somebody messes with you, if some guy walks up, hits your girlfriend on the butt or whatever, and you look at him, this is the type of guy that has your back from the get-go. You know what I'm saying? And he showed his true colors. You know, you saw him in The Ultimate Fighter. He was there to ride with Team Alpha Male Uriah Faber. You saw him, bro. He was the first guy to run up and shove McGregor. You never see nobody rush McGregor like that. He was ready to throw down. You know what I'm saying? You got to respect him, bro. This guy's ready to throw down at any time, bro. I'm really happy for him. The only thing I'm upset about is I know a couple of you guys have money on Sun Sal. Other than that, very happy for Cody.
Who got money on Sun Sal, bro? Who got money on Sun Sal?
Above you and below you. Above you and below you.
Wow.
Hey, but honestly, bro, I'll tell you the truth. Can't really knock you guys for doing that. You know what I mean? Like, I just felt like I liked Cody there, but like, I mean, that's a professional move. I see what you guys did there. Cody has shown that he's been having problems with his chin. And in the beginning of that fight, he looked extremely hesitant. And if a Sun Sal would have hit him on the button, I bet you Cody would have folded. I really believe that. I think Cody needs more and more time to let that chin heal. Guys that go through some stuff like that, they really need a lot of time to let that heal. Here we go. We got the main event next. Amanda Nunez taking on Felicia Spencer. I know everybody that's watching this right now all got Amanda Nunez. If you got Felicia Spencer, you got to comment it right now. You got to comment right now. You got Felicia Spencer if you want props.
Spencer by points.
We're all gonna make fun of you in the chat.
I got Spencer by points.
Okay.
Maybe Felicia Spencer 2.5 rounds. Maybe.
Okay. We got Felicia Spencer's calls out right here.
Although I got both. I got Nunez by first round knockout and Spencer by points. So a little bit of both.
Wow. Hope this goes to third round. You know.
Everyone's going nuts, bro. Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson says, congratulations, Cody No Love, on your comeback knockout tonight. Mike Tyson, the legend.
Yeah, he's coming to fight too. He's coming back to fight.
You know, it's the one thing that gave me a little bit of hesitancy. Felicia Spencer apparently is like a middle school teacher.
Yeah, that's her things out, bro.
I gotta imagine that, like, you know, that takes some time. Like, you can't like concentrate 100% of your time on fighting if you're a teacher.
Yeah. You know what's funny too? You ever see when her and her husband, when they bump into all these fighters, they're always like very starstruck. They're like, I want to get an autograph from them or this. You know what I mean? They're funny, but you don't let that confuse you because she's a legit fighter. Her jiu-jitsu is nasty. She's legit.
Yeah, and the thing is that like she's a true 145er.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
Nunez maybe might be, you know, probably not really. You know, she's a true 135. So that's probably like the one thing you can kind of hang your hat on if you're going Spencer.
At UFC 250 in the main event, Amanda Nunez defends her title against the dangerous Felicia Spencer. If Felicia Spencer can take the belt on Amanda Nunez, she is a star. The world will take notice. You are looking perhaps the greatest women's mixed martial arts fighter many of us.
Where's the Nunez fans at? We got some Nunez fans here. All right, look. I got to finalize. All right, so check it out. I profited on the night 1.29 units on the night. So, of course, Corey Sandhagen dropped the ball, but it is what it is. Lost 2 units on that. My 5-unit play, on Cody Stamon and Sean O'Malley. I profited 3.29 units minus the 2 units. That's another profitable night for the teller. That's a 1.29 unit of profits on the night for the teller. So let's just get that clear right now. Just to touch upon that.
And if you're not tailing the teller's picks, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah, there we go. Post the link. Anybody that wants to join, the link is there. I hope all you guys were on that play, man. Cody Stamon, I told you guys, I went in on that too. A lot of people thought that it was just personal, but it wasn't just personal between Kelleher, bro. It really, you guys should know me better. The teller is not that frugal. I'm not the type of guy that's gonna get emotional and just pick a guy because you guys know the whole situation with Kelleher. That guy Cody Stamon, whatever you want to say his last name, Stamen. But he's legit. He's legit, very legit. I knew that he was gonna have the edge as far as the grappling goes. I thought he'd be the better striker as well, for sure. And that's exactly how that played out. So I threw him in a parlay with Sean O'Malley. I got a lot of respect for Eddie Wineland, but Eddie Wineland was not going to beat Sean O'Malley. It went down exactly how we all knew it was going to go down. So that was a parlay that you guys all had to jump on, man. You had to jump on that parlay. There had to be a parlay that's sticking out to you. Alonzo Menafield, there was red flags all over that. I said, I'll be honest with you guys, I said Herbert Burns. I would never have touched the Herbert Burns play. Straight up. So, I always keep it real with you guys. Herbert Burns, I would have never touched that as far as parlaying goes.
You got touched up.
Yo, he looked really good. But, I'm not going to sit here. I always keep it real. 100% transparent with you guys. I would have never touched Herbert Burns. If anything, I would have threw an underdog play on Dunham. I thought Dunham had a real shot. But Herbert Burns is for real now. He's really starting to come on the map right now. It's not just – he's not a jiu-jitsu practitioner. He's an MMA fighter.
He's just coming out.
Burns didn't look too great on the feet, though. I'll tell you what.
I agree.
I agree with that too. But the thing is, it's like you don't just go out there and what he just did to Evan Dunham. I don't know. I'm sure you guys all know about Evan Dunham. Evan Dunham, I've been watching him for fucking over almost a decade now. Evan Dunham, he's so well rounded, bro. Like he can strike, he can grapple, he can do it all. Like people, they don't just go out there and just grab Evan Dunham and throw like a body triangle and just like submit you like that. When someone does that, like they're legit. They're very, very legit. So, and then you see what his brother's doing too, right? His brother is about to take the belt, right? His brother's gunning for the belt. They're training together. And Herbert Burns, he initially started his career as a jiu-jitsu practitioner. All he's doing right now is putting time in on his striking, training with his brother, Henry Hooft, Hard Knocks 365, some of the best strikers in the world, all training there. Herbert Burns is a guy that we're going to keep an eye on. Herbert Burns is a guy that I'm going to be watching the line on him moving forward. If we catch him in the right spot, I'm going to jump on that all day. I'm letting you guys know right now. I'm going to jump on Herbert Burns all day in the right spot, Now, if he fights a certain opponent that has that takedown defense, the jiu-jitsu defense, and then can outstrike him, he's going to be in trouble. Trust me, there's certain guys that will give him trouble. And I thought Evan Dunham had a shot to do it, but Herbert Burns looked serious tonight. He looked good.
And for anyone who doesn't know, the teller has been on Gilbert before anyone.
Oh, yeah. Yep. Oh, yeah, for damn sure. Had a major play on him against Damian Maia. Had a major play on him, obviously, against Tyron Woodley. That was the biggest play on my card this past weekend. Profited major units on that. And I'll be honest, man. It's funny, when I hit that play, that was the type of play that I really wish that like things were back to how they used to be, bro. That was the type of play I would have liked to have flown over to Vegas for, man. You know what I mean? Like when you hit a play, bro, it's weird. When you hit a play that you make money on, but you actually kick yourself in the butt because you're like, bro, that was the play that you really should have just hammered, bro. Like really went in on. But you got to be disciplined. You don't want to go too crazy. You got to be careful. You got to be careful too. You don't want to. But Woodley is the next champion, and we had somebody else that was going to join the show. It looks like they came out. But you guys know what I'm talking about. You got to be careful. But that was the type of play that honestly I could have threw more money on Burns because, like I said, that line should have been an even line, bro. That line should have been even. And if anything, as far as how I had it capped, you guys can run the tape back. I had that line capped as Burns as the slight favorite. That fight, in my opinion, should have been capped Gilbert Burns minus 110, minus 120, minus 120, minus 120, minus 130, actually. That's where I had it. Run the tape back, too. You can listen to it. Woodley, a guy, if you're really watching the tape on him, too, if you even look at the victories that guy had, too, man, he's an excellent fighter, excellent counter puncher, has excellent power, but he likes to circle. He's not the most active. You knew Burns was going to be chasing him down. But I'm rambling, but you guys, come on, let's go. We got the main event coming up right now. Amanda Nunez, Felicia Spencer. Let's go.
Oh yeah.
Teller, I always like it whenever someone's like training down in your area, and I feel like you're giving me the inside scoop. And it's like, yeah, okay, here we go.
Sure, bro. It definitely helps. Amanda Nunez. Oh, I'll give you guys a good story. One of my boys used to live, he moved now, but he used to live in the same complex as Amanda Nunez. And a couple of times I was driving over there in the middle of the day, I saw Amanda Nunez. Amanda Nunez lives right the neighborhood. There's a neighborhood that's right next to American Top Team Coconut Creek, right? It's like literally right there. You could just come right out the neighborhood. You swing right to Top Team Coconut Creek. Amanda Nunez, I don't know if she still lives there, but she used to live right there. And I seen her once with her gym bag on her shoulder. She was walking the Top Team right from the neighborhood, coming out the neighborhood. This was back in the day, though, like when she was always a good fighter, but this is back. I'm talking about when she was like getting finished by Kat Zingano. Like that's what I'm talking about.
Tail of the tape. Let's go.
All right, boys. Like I said, you guys better hurry up and comment right now if you're taking Spencer. I want to see it. Bye. I see bye, Felicia. Jesse Stone.
Felicia by points. Let's go.
Arseny. Cody, was smart idea. We talked about that too, Probably should have made it official, but I said it was too little. Taking Amanda with the KO within the 1.5 rounds. All right. There you go, Ars.
Teller, you always go heavy with the units. Sometimes you just got to lay those little half units,
I mean, I had 2 units on Corey tonight. That didn't go good, but
just sprinkle little half units, a little here and there.
Yeah. You know what I do, though? Usually, I'll tell you the truth. Like, when I'm looking at certain plays, I'm kind of either in or out. You know what I mean? Like, when I like to really be convinced that I have something. You know what I mean? And then when I watch the tape, I sit there for hours. I watch all the fight tape that I watch. When I feel like I have that edge, you won't see me put too many plays out there under 2 units. I like at least a 2-unit play. And that's up there for me, too. It's real money, But things have been good.
I appreciate that. That's how you know you really believe in it,
Yeah. But I see what you're saying. But like, just to give you an idea of like where I'm coming from, why I do what I do. Because like, you don't see a lot of half unit or 1-unit plays for me. Because if I'm throwing a half unit or a 1-unit play out there, that it's probably going to be because I don't have a lot of confidence in it. And if I don't have a lot of confidence in it, I like to just sit back. Like tonight, man, I told everybody that I work with. I said, look, everyone said, yo, only 2 plays, question mark. I said, yep, only 2 plays. I want to make it simple and profitable. And we did that. But in a weird way, but I'm not extremely happy, but we get the main event now. Let's go. I say Amanda Nunez. I don't know. Do I want to say it? Does Amanda Nunez finish this fight right now? Amanda Nunez is going to piece up Felicia. Yo, for the record right now, I'm letting everybody know I'm rooting for Felicia Spencer to win this fight 100%. I want Felicia. I'm rooting for Felicia. I would love to see a major upset right now. Felicia is you could tell she's a good person. I'm rooting for Felicia. Just to let you guys know. There we go. Look at Amanda like a lion, right? Oh, look, she don't play that shit. Felicia, look at Felicia. Look, she's ready. She's ready. I'm rooting for a Felicia upset. Mark my words. I put it here. Fight's about to start. Amanda Nunez is probably going to win this fight, right? Adrian wants Amanda to make history. A lot of people are on that side, too. She's going to be the best female fighter of all time. She keeps the shit up. Probably ready, right? To that rematch with Shevchenko happens. The real Shevchenko, not the big sister, the little sister. Look at Amanda. Let's go. Look at Amanda walking her down already. Watch her start working the leg kicks. Ooh, throwing that body kick, that teep kick to the body. That's going to be a problem.
Oh.
That's what Felicia needs to do. She needs to make it a dog fight. Make it a dog fight. Clinch, clinch, clinch. Damn, look at her. Look at her. Look at Nunez with the striking.
Oh. Uppercut.
Yeah, Nunez is all over her right now. I would really like to see Felicia start clinching up a little bit. Like just throw some throw an overhand and then just start clinching. Throw elbows. Clinch, clinch, clinch. That's what I think she should be doing. Make this a grappling affair right now. You ain't gonna beat Amanda Nunez from the outside. Nunez, wait till she starts throwing those leg kicks. Right now, it looks like she likes those teep kicks in the left, right. Look at that right hand.
Oh.
On the other hand, every second that she's not being knocked out is probably a good.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm on top.
Dang.
I'm on top right now.
Oh, Nunez got to take down. I was like, what?
Amanda's on top.
Felicia Spencer, o por lo menos eso es lo que nos dice tu palmarés. Ya sometió a rivales.
Side control.
Como en el UFC.
Did any of you guys throw Amanda in a parlay or something? The line was so high. It was like, It's a little bit higher than I like to play with. You know what I mean? It's just like.
Yeah, nah. You would have had to have done like her with a specific kind of finish.
Yeah. I thought about adding her, or I wouldn't even say thought, but it like came across my mind, I guess, to throw her in that parlay with O'Malley and Stamon, but I don't really like doing three team parlays. I like to keep it 2 and that's it. Straight plays and once in a while a 2-team parlay. So I wasn't really feeling that. Look at Nunez going for the choke. That ain't gonna happen though. Come on, Felicia's more competent than that.
Yeah, and props to you. You taught me that. You were like, yo, stop fucking around with those like 3 people parlays. Like,
yo, those will take you out, bro. Everyone that's listening right now, do not mess with the parlays. If you want to do a 3-play, if it's the right 3-play, I'm not gonna knock you guys for doing it. If you're doing any type of 4-play parlays, you're not winning long term. I guarantee you're not. And I'm not trying to talk crap, but anyone that's listening right now, maybe some of you guys do your little thing here and there. If you're doing 4-team parlays, I guarantee you on a weekly basis, on a card-to-card basis, I bet you're losing more than you're winning. Because that's not the way to do it. You're not going to profit long term like that. 2-team parlays, the reason why you could do that, you can get away with that. You could definitely get away with that with the 2-team. 3-team, you're pushing it.
Yeah, 2-team, you got to be like selective.
Mm-hmm. And remember this too. So like anyone that's listening right now, some people that don't know this, if you say you have $100 that you're working with, right? If you were, all right, say you have 2 fighters, you're going to do a 2-team parlay. If you take that $100, you throw it on that first fight. Let's just say, for example, the Cody Stamon, he's a minus 240, whatever it pays. Say it pays $50, whatever. Let's just say example. You take that $50 that you won. Now you take that 100 that you just threw, that now you have 150. You take that 150 and you throw it on Sean O'Malley. whatever you won off that 150, that is exactly the same thing as a parlay. Just for some of you guys that don't realize that. I've heard people say before, I can't parlay on my platform or my betting website. Yes, you can. Take the money that you're going to use, win that first bet, take the winnings and what you threw on that, throw it on that next bet, and that's your parlay right there. Just to touch upon that real quick.
Spencer doing good for
First round, Taylor.
What's up, Will?
Who do you got the first round? Who do you got?
Nunez dominated that, huh?
Yep, exactly. That was like, no, it's like 10-8. It was like 10-9.
Yeah, 10-9. I wouldn't get
Yeah, it's not 10-8.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you what, and don't forget this is a 5-round fight, and I think Felicia could be okay with that round. She has to keep coming forward, and she has to get on top now. She has to start grappling, clinch up.
Keep her distance, and you know, just keeping on the floor, I think. Keeping on the floor.
That might have been her plan, you know. Just don't get knocked out. Let's see what her cardio is. Yeah,
that works, right? Yeah. Eventually, she's gonna have to do something though.
Let's go.
I want to see a fight now, right? It's the last fight of the night. Let's see a fight now. What up, Ars?
Yo, what's up, bro? What's going on?
Chilling.
Yo, what about some of these like boxing has like these crazy odds like minus 1,000, minus 5,000. You ever parlay those together? Like like these extreme favorites that you have in boxing.
Not a fan of that.
Huh? Not a fan of that?
Go ahead, you guys talk about it. I'm not a fan. But what do you guys think about that?
No, Jones almost burned me a few times with those like minus.
Like 1,000. That Dominic Reyes fight?
Yeah. Like I was living on, oh my goodness. Barely survived those.
Come on, Spencer. I want to see a fight here, man. We got a lot of time to go. Come on, Spencer. Let's make this a fight now. She's a very competent fighter. She has to step it up.
He connect with that left. Did you see that?
Otherwise, Amanda Nunez is that's it. She's the girl.
Bro, I feel like Felicia's so good for not being that athletic. Like, I don't know, she just doesn't really cross me as very athletic, but she's just so good despite that. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. She's just like a natural fighter.
Yeah, tough chin, man. I don't think she would be able to take those shots because I felt like Cyborg's shots are telegraphs, so you can kind of roll them. But I feel like Amanda's are more like crisp and more unpredictable. So I didn't think she would be able to handle them, honestly. But she clearly is. It's pretty impressive.
Felicia's just a badass teacher, man. That's all. She just rolls out of the classroom, ready to roll.
Yo, by the way, what happened in the Menefield fight? Because I didn't see it, but all you guys are talking about what Menefield? What did he lose by? Decision or something? Decision. Okay.
Yeah, he just kind of shit the bed.
She goes for the takedown. Yeah. She goes for the takedown, and Amanda always ends on the
game. You know what I mean? Like she's trying to send a message, but I don't know.
Amanda's not playing around, man. Oh, elbows. Come on, Felicia. Make it a fight. We want to see a fight right now.
Felicia Spencer, more than 2.5 rounds. It would have been good today.
I also felt like I like Felicia, but I felt like in the Cyborg fight, she was kind of like a punching bag a little bit. You know, like she's tough, and I honestly I like her as a person, mind you. But I felt like she was a punching bag in the Cyborg fight, and this one
she was a punching bag all day in that fight.
Yeah, like I feel like she's kind of being a punching bag right now too.
No, look at the left side of her head bleeding, bro.
Christ, bro. Oh my God. Jesus Christ, man.
One minute and 15 seconds. And actually,
Yo, let me ask you guys: do any of you guys remember watching the Pat Zingano versus Amanda Nunez fight back in like 2000? I'm guessing right now, 2013, 2014.
Well, I can't even picture in my mind Kat Zingano. Like, I never saw the fight. I can't even picture in my mind Kat Zingano finishing Amanda Nunez. Like, in my mind, I couldn't even imagine it. You know what I mean?
Kat Zingano was working her in that fight. She was grappling her. And you would think that Amanda Nunez has those types of capabilities, but Amanda Nunez is just an entirely different fighter right now.
That's true. Yo, I remember, I think I was telling you that I saw this interview where Kat Zingano said, bro, she said that after that Nunez fight, she was in the hospital and then she gained a bunch of weight because Amanda hit her so hard in the head. You know what I mean? Even though she won, it was kind of like a pure hit victory. Like, you know, she took a lot of damage.
I believe it.
I feel dumb for not betting my entire life on Nunez.
I know, right? Throw a mill on that.
Oh, no, I was going to say, what did the wine open at for Nunez? I'm trying to remember. Like, it opened.
I'll tell you right now, Ars. Hold on.
I got you, my man. The fight went 2.5, so that's like
Look, you could have got Amanda as low as minus 450.
Oh, dude, that's pretty damn good odds. Minus 450 on Amanda?
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah, because I looked.
Listen, you would have had to grab Ars. You would have had to grab that back in May 12th.
Oh, nah, no way. No way I would have gotten
So,
it
you know
then.
what I'm saying? Like, go lock your money up, 2 months.
Yeah, for like 2 months, bro. Yeah.
Over a month ago. You could. Hey, listen, sometimes you got to do that. But, well, and first off, you got to be on 5 dimes. 5 dimes, 5 dimes? Are you familiar with 5 dimes?
No, no.
They're it's a website that they have great opening lines, but there's a lot of catches with 5 dimes. There's a lot of like little weird things with as far as cashing out by them. They're not as good as some of these other sports betting websites, in my opinion. So it's like you can get some of the better lines, bro, but they tax you. Like, so for example, when you cash out, they do like these weird things, like with your payouts and all these weird things. To my knowledge, last time I remember.
Yeah.
So it's there's always a catch-22.
Yeah, no, for sure.
But no, she was like 650.
We got DraftKings in Jersey, and they had this like special on it where like unfortunately you're only allowed to bet like a maximum of $50 on it. But I got like a 50% odds boost on Nunez. So like instead of getting her at like 6 something, I got her at like minus 300, minus 400. So it wasn't that bad.
Dude, you could really do your thing over in Jersey.
Yeah, bro, Jersey, dude. Yeah, man. Yo, thank the one good thing that the government decided to do in Jersey, bro.
Yeah, right.
The one good thing about Jersey, bro. High property taxes, man.
Let me ask you this: so, if you wanted to like max bet right now, how much money can you throw on a fight?
Can I put on a fight?
Yeah.
So check. I saw the DraftKings maximums, and they said that no more than like 500K in payouts or something at one moment. So it's pretty sizable, and that's like on the phone app, mind you. Like, so and like obviously you could pull it up on the computer too. But yeah.
Like to your knowledge, right now, if you wanted to throw. So how much did you say again? Say that one more time. How much could you cash out at a night?
Again, they do say that like it's based on their discretion, but no 500K on one fight or like a group of fights. Like let's say I have like 10 fights and I put like 50K a fight, like that's it. well, a 50K of a payout per fight. So like if the line obviously is like minus 300, then you could put more. But that's insane. I mean, 500K, like, yeah.
What about like Amanda Nunez? This is Amanda Nunez fight. So you're telling me that if you wanted to, you could throw like $1 million on that fight?
I think again they would have to accept it. They would have to accept it. You know what I mean? Like they may just be like, yo, what the hell are you doing? You know what I mean?
Now, can you go drive down to Atlantic City and go place that anyway? Straight up.
See, that's the thing. Yeah, I think so. I think I can go to let's say if I really wanted to size up, I could probably go to Atlantic City and put on like put on a more sizable bet. You know,
okay.
Like that limitation, might even be more. I mean, technically, you could probably max out DraftKings, max out William Hill, max out FanDuel. Then you could also drive to. I mean, if you were that confident on something, like you could go to FanDuel.
Mm-hmm.
Oh snap, bro! Felicia, bro. I mean, she's tough and I love her. Like I think she's an awesome person, but bro, she's a punching bag right now, man.
Yeah, she is.
She's
gonna get finished here. She's not gonna be able to survive 5 rounds with Nunez here.
Or maybe she'll pull the Rocky, bro.
Fine with
He's gonna get tired of hitting her, bro. He's gonna get tired.
I don't know. The Homer Simpson.
Remember when? What's his name? Remember James Vick? He was like, Justin Gaethje, the Homer Simpson of MMA, bro. Oh my God, that guy became the Homer Simpson.
He jinxed himself. He tried to tell James Vick that he was going to be the Homer Simpson of MMA, and he killed himself with the Homer Simpson of MMA. Justin Gaethje goes out there, sleeps him. He gets knocked out. I'm there in person, bro. I'm going crazy during this fight. Nico Price. James Vick gets a takedown on Nico Price. Nico Price ends up getting a nasty finish on him. James Vick. James Vick's a funny guy. For those of you guys that follow him on Instagram, I like James Vick, but James Vick is the guy that's the game kind of cocked up, in my opinion. That's the guy that will get knocked out again, in my opinion. I used to watch him back in college, bro. 2010. He was on the Ultimate Fighter. He was a boxer that transferred over to MMA.
Yeah. Is like it doesn't look like Felicia's even rolling with the punches. I don't know how she's taking it, man. Like, bro, that would that would have knocked me out like 3 rounds ago, bro. Like those punches from Amanda. You know what I mean? Like, bro.
I really truly believe this. So when you get people that have that natural weight on them, like you see that like that body fat and whatnot, that definitely helps, bro, with your chin. If you want to call it your chin, like your ability to absorb punishment, right? 100%, I believe that. Hold on, real quick. I don't know who it is. Ars, it might be you again. I'm gonna mute you when I talk. But if you can hear me, right? All right, some examples back in the day, bro. Like some street fights and shit, bro. I've been in a fights before, bro. Multiple fights, but one fight particularly, dude. This guy was like 6'2", Trinidadian kid, bro. Mad body fat, dude. I was cracking this kid, bro. Cracking him, bro. Right on the jaw, bro. We were brawling out, and bro, could not put this kid out, bro. I've been in another fight too with a big dude, man. A lot of body weight. And then how about this? Even some of my training partners back in the day too. A lot of body fat. I would tag them up. But when you're training, you're not really looking to knock somebody out, but you could still understand what I'm talking about. Like guys that have body fat and guys or girls that have body fat, I feel like they can absorb punishment. They can absorb more punishment. I 100% believe that, bro. I'm telling you, bro. From life experience, training experience, everything, bro. Like straight up. And
have you ever, Taylor? Have you ever do some BJJ boxing? Sparring or something?
Say that again, brother.
Have you ever done, some MMA background like boxing, BJJ?
I trained for over 4 years, bro. Over 4 or 5 years, and I still self-train. Yeah, bro. CS MMA down here in South Florida, bro, in Coral Springs. As soon as I graduated college from Florida State University, I came back down to my hometown. And I started training over in Coral Springs. My head coach, Magnus Virgil, CS MMA. I trained there for a long time. But I'll be honest, when I was training, I was doing jiu-jitsu tournaments and whatnot down here in South Florida, sparring with the best of them. Some of my training partners, a lot of my training partners turned pro, a couple of them. And I kind of had 1 foot in, 1 foot out, to be honest with you guys. You know what I'm saying? Like I always say, I like to be transparent. I was 22 years old, 23 years old. I was partying. I was going to Fort Lauderdale, Miami every weekend. You know, three days a week. I was partying, bro. One of my best friends went to FIU down in Miami. I was there every weekend. I was a partier, bro, you know. And then I ended up eventually ended up meeting my wife down the line, but you know, it was weird. It was a weird time for me. I was trying to make money to survive as well. So I ended up getting really hurt. I fractured my ankle training really bad. I was on crutches for over a month. I was a landscaper after I had my bachelor's degree. I was a landscaper still. And you know, I was trying to pay bills. I was trying to pay rent. And you know, my gym, they like more than doubled, almost tripled their fee for what the training was, because at the time training MMA started to blow up. You know, the as far as gyms go, they started bumping up the price because MMA started becoming very popular. And $100 a month was a lot of money to me. And I was trying to pay rent, and I was trying to pay for my gas and trying to pay for my car insurance. And then, you know, the rest is history, man. Teller's here now, but kind of just a little gist of what went on with me, man.
Right. So you were practicing what? Wrestling?
MMA. No, straight up MMA. My gym was an MMA gym, an MMA dojo. We did no-gi jiu-jitsu, some gi jiu-jitsu. I used to borrow a gi. I didn't even want to pay the money at the time. I didn't have the money to even buy a gi. One of my training partners used to give me his gi. I used to do gi training, but I wasn't big into the gi jiu-jitsu training. That was once a week. I enjoyed more no-gi jiu-jitsu, and we would just go one step to the other. You know, Muay Thai, you know, straight MMA sparring, Muay Thai training, no-gi jiu-jitsu training, all that type of stuff. And I used to do jiu-jitsu tournaments over at Broward College. It's called BC, Broward College, down here in Broward. FX Championship. If you go to my YouTube channel, you'll see video. I have some videos. I think I took some down. I'm going to upload them again. I'm about to have a whole new intro video. You can see clips of some of my grappling exchanges and whatnot. But I mean, I used to throw down, bro. Like, don't get it twisted. Like, even if I never had a professional fight or whatnot, but I got videos. I'll post more videos here and there. But listen, man, respect to anybody that trains, because I'm sure there's some people that are in here that right now they train and or they're going professional or whatnot. You guys know more than anything. It's the real deal, bro. Like, if you're really fully invested, you know, if you're fully invested, it's not something to make light of, you know, at least in my opinion. You know, if you want to half-ass it, bro, if you want to half-ass it and you want to train part-time, you're going to be, you know, training with training partners that are training full-time, and their cardio's there. So, you know, when you're gassing out and you're out of breath because you were drinking the whole weekend, your training partners are not going to be out of breath, and they're going to be there. They're going to pepper you up. You know what I'm saying? They're going to tag you up, and you might be training for 2-3 hours. You might go outside, throw up out front of the place, whatever. And I had a lot of natural abilities. I had some work. I'm going to post some videos. I'll show you guys some videos. Amanda Nunez is raining it right now. She's raining it down. She's going to get the finish, huh?
She might get the finish. You're right. Oh, he go for the rear naked joke. He went for the rear naked joke.
Yo, Felicia, man. That girl does not.
Yo, Ars, you got a better chance of tapping out a brick. Take a brick. Try to choke out a brick. Right?
Yeah.
Huh?
Dude, yo, watch her off the Hail Mary flying. No, the flying heel. No, what was that? The flying heel hook that Rio Chonan did against Silva. Yo, watch.
Back in Pride.
Yo, I could get plus 1 million odds on that, bro.
Yeah. Attack the line.
Right now.
We went after Rio Chonan by first round submission.
Yeah, exactly.
We're attacking it.
Bro, have you seen Felicia's forehead?
If Felicia somehow magically wins, that would be the greatest comeback in UFC history. More so than Volkov against Lewis. Yeah. More so than anything. If somehow, again, the chances of that happening are like.
You know why that's more? It would be the biggest comeback of all time, because women's mixed martial arts, you don't see a lot of finishes, period, anyway. Like, okay, we're talking about the heavyweight division, Derek Lewis and Volkov. Derek Lewis has knockout power at any given time, right? Felicia Spencer, if she was able to grab Nunez down and get a finish, it would be, in my opinion, the greatest comeback of all time.
Yeah.
Little do you know, she's been practicing knee locks this whole camp.
Who's that?
No, I'm just fucking with you.
What'd you say, Little D?
Man, yo, Jesus Christ, bro. Jesus Christ, man.
Look at Spencer's striking. It's so elementary.
Yo, but like, you know, the problem with that is, as much as we appreciate watching her, seeing her heart, that fight could change you forever. You know what I mean? Like, taking so much damage, man. Like, who knows, bro? What if your chin, goes away after that? I don't know. By the way, I had some like weird feeling though that like Amanda might try to submit Felicia just to try to beat her at her own game. You know what I mean? Like, trying to like show. You like remember when Max Holloway almost tried to choke out Niga after he messed him up, and then the coach was like, "No, just keep hitting him." Well, we'll see. Felicia, man, that's crazy.
John Doe said Felicia, Tony, Ferguson, Spencer.
Yo, that's true.
So, hey, if you're saying that, then you know what's about to happen in a couple of minutes. Felicia Spencer's brain is about to she's about to freeze up like Tony Ferguson. When's the last time you saw a knockout like that Tony Ferguson TKO? He was like this.
Bro, that was bad.
Bro, his brain like twitched off, bro.
Yeah, it was disconnected from the rest of his body,
Bro,
man.
it was like a computer that froze up, bro. He froze. Like he was like turning around.
You can say that about Tony Ferguson, though, in any kind of circumstance, not just a fight.
Remember,
Tony has a lot of heart, but when's the last time? When did you ever see him get shaken up like that, bro? He was like, he was turning around, bro.
Well, I mean, he did legit go crazy for a while there.
I mean, Anthony Pettis, right? Anthony Pettis he dropped him in that fight. I was over big stuff. He dropped him.
Well, I mean, not even in a fight. Like, he was, like, cutting up his own house and shit.
Yeah, he was, right? He almost killed his wife or something. Something, right? Something crazy happened.
Yo, Nogueira had a lot of, like, crazy submissions after being, like, messed up all the whole fight, right? Wasn't that, like, him against Crow Cop? I'm trying to think. Wasn't he like always getting like
put some damage on him before he got that sub for sure?
Yeah, he was like the Rocky of MMA.
Nogueira brothers, man, old school boys.
Bro, and Nogueira talking about guys.
Scott Brown's out here. Look at him. Tony would sub El Beeb.
What's it called?
Ferguson would still fight a better fight. I agree. John Doe and Scott, I 100% agree. Stylistic matchups, they make the fights, right? Like, however you want to say that. Ferguson versus Khabib, it would have benefited Ferguson a lot more than Gaethje, right? Khabib would have been going in for takedowns and whatnot, and Ferguson would 100% been using his jiu-jitsu, which is highly underrated, right? Tony Ferguson's jiu-jitsu is highly underrated. Nasty. Not even just like submission wise. I'm talking about like being off his back, draining elbows, cutting people's foreheads open, and then working the subs.
Maybe 3 years ago.
Maybe this was a shame, huh? For a main event, right? I feel like I wasn't finished off, right? I feel like I want to keep going.
Tower, what do you think about Megan Anderson against Amanda Nunez?
I think that we might be watching that line very early and maybe parlaying Amanda Nunez at -400.
Yeah.
Right? We might have to jump on that Nunez line early this time. We might have to invest some money, right? We might have to leave some money in the bank for a month and a half, right? Just to let it pay out.
I guess, yeah.
Because Megan Anderson ain't gonna beat Amanda Nunez. No way, no how. Yo, look at that watch. Whoever's wiping off the blood off of Felicia Spencer's face has a very nice Oyster Rolex. I don't know if you guys caught on to that. Hey, Will, how you doing over there, brother?
I'm watching the fight, man. You know,
this was a pretty lousy main event, right?
Kind of a boring fight at the beginning. It was a boring fight at the beginning, but in the third and fourth round, you know, Amanda was going to stop her, you know, with a rear naked choke. And right now, they went to the ground again. Whoa!
Amanda dominated her, man.
You know, the best part of this, you know, I just made 1.5 units on the bet I told you earlier that this fight's going to. Oh, they stop it. They stop fight.
No, they ain't stopping it.
No. You know, I finally, you know, I can say finally broke my bad streak. I had like 4 losses, you know.
Yeah,
my 4 best scores.
Let me ask everybody this. Yo, I want to ask you this too, right? When you guys just watch a main event like the one that we just saw, now let me. I mean, of course, anybody that had money on Amanda Nunez, anybody that had her in a parlay or whatnot, obviously they're gonna be a happy customer right now. But I'll tell you my personal opinion. After seeing a fight like this, I want to see a fighter. I really, really want to see a fighter that is competent enough to step in the cage with Amanda Nunez. That's on the level. I really want to see Amanda Nunez be tested.
No one is.
I know no one is right now, right? I mean, I would like to see the Cyborg rematch.
Shit, that's not gonna fucking happen.
It ain't gonna happen. You're damn right. That ain't gonna happen.
I thought GDR did well on her feet. I thought she was beating Amanda on the feet, but then obviously Amanda just took her down.
Yeah, wasn't enough, man. And who's out there right now? Anybody that's watching this video too, right? Comment below. Yo, who's even somebody that's on the rise right now? Who is somebody that's on the rise that could even give her some competition, bro?
Spencer, that's it.
That's it, right?
Taylor, do you hear from a guy that bet $1 million on Amanda Nunez just to win?
Hold on, Will. Sorry, brother.
Right. All right. Have you heard a guy that has bet Amanda $1 million to win $166?
I don't know. I don't know if there's somebody that did that. I'm sure there is. I don't know of him. No, I didn't know him personally. I don't know. Nobody I knew. But I definitely heard that a lot of people believe in that. There's guys that believe in something very similar to what you're talking about. There's a lot of people that fly out to Vegas. I don't know how much right now, but in general, they would fly out to Vegas. They would throw a lot of money on a high favorite, and they would feel, you know, as a conservative play, they'd go and it would pay for their trip. It's almost like a little thing, like a little trick you talk about. I'm going to go get my trip paid for. I'm going to have my hotel. First off, if you're throwing big money like that, a lot of times they'll pay for your hotel anyway. But you could use that money to pay for your food, your hotel, your blackjack, and then hopefully you come home with some money. I had a friend, a good friend of mine, that's dad used to do something like that. He used to fly out to Vegas and do big bets like that.
Yep, and I'm sure that tomorrow is
that much money though. I mean, if you're throwing $1 million out though, first off, you know you're putting a pretty big risk out there too. Now, let's not act like this is just a lock, but yeah, you know, what did $1 million pay? So I mean, if you would have grabbed early, minus 400. What are you getting on that? You're almost getting a quarter?
$250K?
Why is she giving her the belt? Oh, she tried her. She gave her the belt.
No, he gets
Ars, did you just
$160,000.
How much?
$160,000. Yeah.
How much, Will?
100,000. You know, more than 100,000.
If you throw $1 million on a minus 400, you're getting way more than that,
bro. You're getting like $250K, I think. Like $250K.
That makes sense, right? You should be getting a $250,000, right?
Yeah, $250,000.
I mean, you should, but the line was not as high as that. He won. The bets were you put $100 bucks on Amanda, you win 166. 66.
Yeah, but Will, what line are we talking about? What line did you grab her at? Because you could have grabbed her as early as you could have grabbed her early as low as minus 400, minus 450. Are you're talking about like minus what, 650?
Minus like 550 or minus
right, let's say minus 500.
In my bookie, I have it at plus 5. Sorry, in minus 550, something like that.
Okay. How much did that pay for what you're talking about?
If you put, for example, $100 on Amanda just to win the fight, whether it's KO,
what does that pay?
Comes with 60. Comes with $166 in profit.
Yeah, that sounds about right, I guess, right?
Yep.
So say if you threw $1 million, if you threw $1 million on her, you're getting what? 160,000, 170,000.
100, almost 70,000. Yep. Yes.
That's a bad bet.
You'd be really nervous, right? Or imagine being out in Vegas right now and cashing that. Imagine. But listen, that ain't the way that I try to win. That's not the way that I try to make money long term. You know what? That will bite you in the butt, man. And it's all good. We can sit here right now. We got 2020 vision. We saw how this fight went down. That's a different story. You know what I'm saying? We could talk about that now. I think long term, I don't really agree with attacking lines like that.
Just look at those John Jones fights, dude. Look how close they were. Like, look at the odds that they were at. Like, holy shit.
And again, that's why I like to say, if that's how you feel, then comment beforehand, because Amanda Nunez just absolutely destroyed Felicia Spencer. But if you felt like that beforehand, you got to comment that beforehand. Everyone was on Amanda Nunez. Everybody was on Amanda Nunez. But if you're really talking about like you want to put your name in put your reputation on the line, if you want to like say, hey, look, I got $10,000 on Amanda Nunez, you got to say that beforehand. We all just sat here. We just watched this fight transpire. I mean, now it's quite obvious Amanda Nunez was way more the superior fighter in there. But like I said, you got to say it beforehand.
Yeah, I like the capper says, or like the father says, put it on Capper Tech. Like you got to have this thing tracked.
In, bro.
And the same thing, like look, how many people probably were on Ronda Rousey every single fucking bet.
Yep.
Probably.
Bro, Davey, I'll tell you like this, right? Just to give you some insight from my point of view, right? I got this whole YouTube channel, right? I do my picks and whatnot. Bro, you know how many comments that I get under my YouTube channel? Like, I'll get people that are going to pop in my shit, or I'll get people on Instagram that are like, oh, how did you pick this person, right? It's like, listen, bro. It's like we go from card to card to card. You're gonna have plenty of opportunity to like sit back and like nitpick my cards. You're gonna be able to nitpick me on certain fights. Now, if I can ask you guys to do me one favor. First and foremost, analyze me on what I bet on. First and foremost, please do me that favor. Analyze what I bet on, because if you want me to come out every single night and pick these fight cards and be like 80 to 90% correct on every fight card, that's a really hard thing to do. Now, as far as betting goes, I feel really confident that I'm in control of the fight card and I can pick what fight I want to bet on. You know what I'm saying? I can pick 2 fights that I want to bet on. I can pick 3 or 4. You know what I'm saying? I can pick my spots. Now, please analyze me on my betting, on the betting aspect of the sport. Now, as far as full card picks, I still put my full card picks against anybody. Show me anybody on Instagram that has full card picks consistently better than me. And actually, if you don't believe me, check this out. Anybody that's watching this video right now, you can go to my Instagram. You can go to my tagged Instagram photos. And I don't even know who this dude is. You guys tell me who this is. Look at my tagged photo. Somebody just recently tagged me in a picture of of how good I've done with my overall picks above all these different people that pick picks. Literally number one on my overall picks. And again, overall picks, they don't mean nothing. They really don't mean nothing. There's a lot of these fights that are 50-50. You know what I mean? You could bounce back and forth on. But now when you put your money up, when you put your money out there, that's what matters. And you should only be doing that 2 to 5 max, in my opinion. If you're betting 6 to 7 to 8 fights per card, something's wrong with you. In my opinion, you're not making money long term.
Yeah, and don't
fights long term per card. You're not making money long term. I'd bet anything against you. I'd bet against you. You're not making money long term.
Yeah, and like don't look at people who are just betting like $1 million on one card. You got to look at people who are doing it over the long haul. You know what I mean?
That's the thing. It's so elaborate on what you're talking about. Like it's two different types of games, right? Like if I'm a millionaire right now, like like I said, I've done something similar to this, and I agree with this. But like if you have a lot of money to work with, you can go in and you can make some quick money on a fight like this. But you're risking a lot of money too. You're risking a lot of money now. You're talking about million. We're casually on YouTube talking about betting like $1 million. $1 million is a lot of money. It's a lot of money.
You can put $1 million if you can afford it. You're not gonna be stupid enough and just bet there like $1 million, half $1 million, or make someone tells you like expert or something that knows much about MMA. Just you tell her and everyone that knows.
Will, you could 100% do that. And let's not make light of that, because that's what we're all here to do, right? So like, I can't wait for this pandemic to settle down, because that's something that I'm going to be taking a lot more advantage of again moving forward. I can make some significant bets where I'm at right now. I do make some significant bets, but when I make the trip out to Vegas, I'm able to put a little bit more money out there. I am, and I feel a little bit more confident in the way that I do it. You know what I mean? It's there's nothing like pulling up into Vegas and having that official bet slip in your hand, bro. Vegas, Vegas pays, right? It's a little bit different. If you guys catch my drift. I got bookies out here in South Florida. I got, whatever, this and that. But it's always a pleasure to pull up to Vegas, bro, and have some real money out there. Once this whole thing settles down, I can't wait till I'm gonna narrow in on a spot, and I'm gonna go out to Vegas and I'm gonna capitalize on something like that again, man. I like to do that at least 1 to 2 times a year. You know what I mean? So 100%. Let's not make light of it. Yeah, I agree with you, Will. That 100% can be done. You pick the right spot, and you make it worth your while to travel over to Vegas, right? If you're flying out to Vegas, you better be leaving with some money. If you're flying out to Vegas and you're losing, I've done that once before. I've flown out to Vegas and I've lost before.
I met 2 people online through Instagram that made like almost $300,000 on the fights on Mayweather. Just
I had a lot of money on Mayweather. I had a lot of money on Mayweather over McGregor.
Of course, look, his last fight also was a great play for some of some bettors out there, and a lot of people. I cannot imagine how many people bet on Mayweather over the years of his career and made a lot of money.
Obviously, anybody that's ever bet on him, they profited on every single time they betted on him, they made money. Just to keep everybody up to date, Amanda Nunez, of course, she won the main event fight here. We got 12:54 a.m. So we're running pretty late right here, at least on the East Coast time. We're creeping up on 3 hours as far as the show goes. I think I'm going to be closing the show down pretty shortly. I want to talk with Will, Davey, and Arseny. I want to let them have some last minute words here. But we got Toby saying bedtime for me. I hear you. But what do you guys think about the night? Let's get a little recap from everybody that was here for the show, and then I'll end it. But you guys go ahead. Let's go in order. We'll go Will, we'll go Davey, and then Arseny. Go ahead, Will.
All right. Yeah. for me tonight was a great night. I was almost not going to be anything on this card, and at the last time, if someone incites me, outside of betting money on this card, there was a good fight on the prelims. I was really high on Sanhagen, and well, um, and the fight didn't go his way. I made some money, and for the fights, I think was a good hell of a card.
All right, Will. I appreciate you so much for coming on, Will. I know we're going to be hearing from you again soon, brother. We'll see you probably this upcoming Thursday, hopefully, for MMA Live Discussion Episode 6. I already have confirmed Christos Giagos. If you guys aren't familiar with him, UFC fighter, UFC lightweight fighter, very skilled guy. He'll be joining the show, and I'm working on having somebody else too. I don't want to confirm who it's going to be yet until it's 100%. And I know I'll probably see you there Thursday, huh, Will?
Yeah, brother. Always besides you, Taylor, since the beginning.
Thank you, Will. Yeah, you're a day one supporter, man. I always appreciate you, Will.
Of course, brother. Looking forward to Thursday.
All right, brother. I'll see you Thursday, Will.
See you, brother.
All right, my brother. Have a good night, man.
Have a good night.
Go for those munchies, those late night munchies. What's in the fridge? All right. Davey, what do we got? We got some closing words from you.
As always, got to respect the teller. Another profitable night.
It is.
10 out of 10, 11 out of 11. I've lost track at this point. But again, Chase, if you're a wrestler and you're getting beat up on the feet, you got to sell out on the wrestling. Like, I don't know. That's just a questionable spot. Anything else that comes up from him in the future, at least until he establishes that, like, he can get around that, I'm going to question him and things like that. Other than that,
you're referring to Chase Hooper, right?
Yeah, Chase Hooper. Yeah, I was super disappointed in him.
Me too.
Everything else about up to speed. I mean, obviously, you saw what happened in the what was it, the featherweight fight there, or the bantamweight or whatever.
Which one?
The one where Corey Sandhagen.
That was bad for me right there. I really feel like we got gypped a little bit, man. I really would have loved to see that fight transpire at least a little bit, man.
I stayed away from it just because I didn't know. Yeah.
I mean, look. Even if again, I had a 2-unit play on Corey Sandhagen, and again, real quick, it was another profitable night. I obviously had my 5-unit parlay, but I had a 2-unit play on Corey Sandhagen. I still feel really, really confident that if that fight was able to transpire, but it's a weird way to look at it. I mean, like, bottom line is Corey went out there and he got submitted quick. So, I mean, you can't take nothing away from Aljamain. I wanted to see, like, I wanted to see that fight.
Some engagement, yeah.
I wanted to see that fight take place, man. That wasn't even a fight, bro. I mean, Aljo literally ran across the octagon, grabbed Corey, took his back, put the body triangle on him, and just sunk into submission. And you're talking about a guy in Corey Sandhagen that has shown on tape that he's very, very competent as far as the BJJ goes. It's Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. So, like, I'll check it up to it like this. That's what happens in the fight game. You know, you're going to have crazy things that happen in the fight game. I'm not going to sit here and say, like, if Aljo didn't get that sub right away, that he was going to lose that fight, that Aljo would have lost that fight, and that Corey was going to take over that fight. I really do feel like that. I do. Based on the fight footage that I watched this entire past week or 2 weeks, I do feel like that Corey would have been the one peppering him up. Bottom line is, Aljo went out there and handled business. And Aljo was a guy that trains with guys like Matt Serra, all those guys. He's a legit black belt, and I can't take anything away from him. He came out there tonight, and he just showed up. He went out there and got the submission within, like, a minute or two. It was crazy. It was crazy. Shout out to Aljamain Sterling.
Absolutely. And, I mean, yeah, and so I mean, outside of Nunez, who probably ended up like somewhere near like minus 800, it was a little bit of a weird night. And so shout out for Teller for, I'm sure it was a minus night for a lot of people like myself, but for the Teller, another profitable night.
I appreciate that, man. That's facts, man. 100% facts, and I appreciate that, man. And you're right, man. Like I said earlier, there's a lot of fight. You know, back in the day, especially when I first started out, too, man. There was a lot of nights, man. I'd be fucking going to bed, pissed the fuck off. And you know, one thing I've learned is sometimes you got to keep it simple. Sometimes you got to keep it simple. I'll run it back to last fight card. I probably shouldn't have touched one of the fights that I touched. I did. I threw another bet in there that I probably shouldn't have thrown in there. At the end of the day, I mean, don't get me wrong. That was my next play. I'm referring to the Shevchenko fight, the older sister. But I did. And sometimes, bro, there might be the point I'm making. There might be a fight card that you're targeting that not just what I think, but maybe what you think. Maybe there's only one play that you should be targeting. You know what I'm saying? There might be 12, 11, 13 fights in the card. Maybe there's only really one fight on that fight card that's the one for you. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to sit here and act like I know every fight and I'm whatever. I do feel like that. I feel like I'm very good at what I do. But everybody has their own mindset. Everybody attacks different plays. But the point being is that you can't have so many plays out there all the time. You cannot have so many plays out there. There's a lot of fight cards like tonight. I kept it simple. I kept it. What I did tonight, I'm going to touch upon this one more time. I did it very strategical. I felt extremely confident in my 5-unit play on Sean O'Malley and Cody Stamann. I knew, if you guys don't realize this, if you guys catch on to what I do, I knew that even if I lost my 2-unit Sandhagen play, I knew that it was still going to be another profitable night. And that's the goal, right? That's the goal. You go from one event to the next event. You want to be at the end of the night, man, when you close down this laptop, you turn the TV off, it has to be another profitable event. I don't even care if it's a 0.4, 0.5 units. You have to make it another profitable event, because if you don't, you guys know what I'm talking about. Like, you know, like I said, it sucks, bro. When you have these fight cards and you lost money, it fucking sucks. You know what I mean? So I won't ramble too much. You know, I know I'm going right now, but trust me, you guys know, I know the feeling, man, where I've gone to bed before and you wake up in the morning and you're like, you're still kicking yourself in the butt because you're like, why did I even do that? I used to have some fight cards that had 6-7 plays. You know what I mean? I'm like, why did I do that? I already made the profitable night. Why did I attack that co-main event, that main event? You know what I mean? So whatever, I'm rambling, but I hope if I'm helping a couple of you guys out, just take note of what I'm talking about. Take it easy. You know, settle in with like 3-4 plays per card. Don't bet on every single fight. Do not bet on every single fight. All right. You know, Davey.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
All right, bro. Thank you for coming on, Dave. I'll come on anytime. You're more than welcome. Anytime, bro. Then we got ours.
Yo, what's up? Yeah. I'm gonna head out soon, but I was gonna say that yeah, dude, it was nice, profitable night. The only thing I was thinking about is I was gonna put a little more on Cody, because I felt like he had the big speed advantage, and I thought that he would have learned his lesson after a couple. But whatever. I mean, it's not a big deal. I also felt like, I mean, obviously we're looking at it. Hindsight is 20/20, but
how did you look in that first round? He wasn't looking that good in that first round.
What's up?
How did you feel about that in that first round, bro? The way that
a little bit. I still saw the Cody, the speed advantage. I still saw like the huge, like, I don't know, just somehow like he's kind of more plotting, in my opinion. Like more like Cody's just so quick, man. I still think that you said like Piotr Jan is is the best guy, but I think that Cody's up there, man. Like, I think that Cody at his best is really like fluid and sleek.
We saw tonight. He can knock. We already knew this anyway, but we saw again tonight. He can knock anybody out. First off, right? He can knock anybody out.
That was a beautiful, bro. That looked like some you would see on like World Star Hip Hop a little bit.
No, seriously, yes.
Yeah. So that was pretty sick. I mean, I guess maybe Amanda in the parlay, like you said, may have been all right. But again, you're right. Like 6 minus
you 6.
You
gotta have it locked in though. 6 in advance too. You gotta have your money. You ready to lock? If you listen, we could do that too, man. We can talk about it too. If you want to, we could always do investments too. We can have bets locked up. 6, 7, 8 weeks in advance. I do that once in a while too.
Yeah. No, but overall, man, it was a great night. I mean, Sandhagen. I mean, I was a little kind of embarrassed for the guy. I do think he's a great prospect, but I'm like, man, like all this training, and then you get finished in in 2 minutes. It's like, yo, like, you know what I mean? They could have thrown me in there and I would have gotten finished like that, right? In 1 minute, with no training. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? No, I wouldn't have to pay anything for a training camp, bro. Just throw me in there, get finished like that. Bam, I'll make $50K like that too.
No, that's got to be tough for Sandhagen right now for sure. Imagine putting all that time in training for all that time getting played like that.
Yeah, dude. I was really, and again, he got out of that first submission, and I'm like, okay, he's good now. He had a good position, and then I don't know how Aljamain sneaked in the second one, but I'm like, damn, man. I was like, yo, like, I don't even know. And like, I thought Sandhagen had good footwork too. Like he would be able to avoid Aljamain.
Yeah.
He just
and like the thing with Aljo, like Aljo has shown that for sure he has nasty submission skills. The knee bar off on
Staman. Was it Staman or no? But he submitted Staman, I think.
Yeah, Staman, the knee bar. Yes.
Yeah.
Hold the knee bar off on him. Like he showed that he has explosive submissions. The thing is though, like when I'm watching fight tape, right? Like you got to take that into accountability, of course, that explosive, like skills. That like I'll tell you like a little trick of mine. I like to mostly target a fight of what I see playing out. Say that fight plays out 100 times, right?
Yeah.
What's gonna happen more likely? So like if Sandhagen, if he avoids that submission like 90 times, 80 times, I think that he outpoints Aljamain on the field. I definitely think he outpoints him on the field. I feel like if he would have settled in, I think he would have won the fight striking wise. But that that ain't gonna happen. It's over.
Yeah. I guess he was kind of maybe a little bit of a slow start or something. But it's funny because I thought Aljamain also, like, other than the submission, he's mostly like a points fighter. He's not really like, and that's why I was like, yo, I think Sandhagen got this because I'm like, Aljamain is mostly a decision fighter. That's why I think also, he may have not gotten the title shot because people sometimes like kind of like Leon Edwards, they don't like seeing those points decision fighters. People want to see some excitement. I mean, that's why everyone's so high on O'Malley now. Yeah. So, but no, overall, it was a great night, man. Great night.
You know what Aljo does a lot? Just to touch upon that real quick. A lot of what Aljo does, he'll sit on the outside, then he'll shoot in, and he'll throw a couple, nasty little combinations, and then he hops out and circles around a little bit. He's been and when guys come in on him and they land strikes on him, he's been known to kind of turtle up a little bit. It doesn't look that good. Scorecards. I've seen some fights that he turtles up a little bit, he shells up, and I thought that Cody was going to bring him some and kind of like keep him on the back foot.
Yeah. I thought he had a shot, maybe even finishing Aljamain for some reason, like either
been knocked out before.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. So I thought, but all in all, still great night. Obviously, great night.
And just to touch upon that before we leave, Arseny is somebody that really rolls with me. If you guys catch my drift, man, he rolls with me. He plays my bets, my. He gets my write-ups. Like any of you guys can have, anyone that you guys to reach out to me. And even a night like tonight, bro. Like I just want to touch upon this Arseny because we've been rolling now for a good amount of cards together now, right? We're starting to get some steam rolling behind us. A night like tonight, it's really not that bad of a night when you profit.
Of course.
Let me pull it up. When you profit 1.29 units, right? There's people that are going to bed tonight that lost 5 units, 4 units, 3 units, 10 units, lost thousands of dollars. They're like, we're gonna go to bed tonight. I made a little bit of money, and my little bit of money might be a lot of bit of money to some of you guys. But I made a little bit of money tonight. I made some money tonight, and Arseny made some money off my plays, 1.29 profits, and then you know what we do? You know I'm going to come back with a vengeance right now. Wait till the next card comes up. We're going to attack the fight tape on this damn couch, and I'm going to watch fight tape for hours upon hours, and we're going to find our spot, bro. We're going to find our spot. That's what we're gonna do.
Yeah. It's but all in all, man, it was a fun card. I think every favorite won on this card. Every single favorite. Because what's his name?
Right now.
Second one was
Herbert Burns' favorite one. Devin Clark. Magny.
I was talking about the main card. The main, not for the pre on the main card. But that doesn't always happen all the time. But this is kind of
O'Malley. Yep.
Yeah, every single favorite one. So, yeah. So it's always interesting to see those. You know what I mean?
For sure. Ars, it's always a pleasure to have you on, bro. Appreciate it. Hopefully, I'll see you this Thursday. I got Christos Giagos.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna have another surprise guest. I might get an old timer, bro. Another like type of guy. Another ex, maybe a Hall of Famer, maybe a Matt Hughes.
Bro, that's awesome. I can't wait, man. Yo, have a good night, brother. Peace.
You too, brother. Peace, Arseny. There we go, man. Arseny always popping in. All right, man. First off, shout out to every single one of you guys that's still over here riding with me, man. We got 19 people still here, for the live show. It was another profitable event. Like I said, profited about 1.29 units. For sure, Sanhagen kind of dropped the ball for me. Didn't even get to see that fight transpire, in my opinion. Aljamain Sterling, shout out to him. He just ran out there and just made quick work of Sanhagen. I couldn't have told you that was going to happen if my life depended on it. So, that's not what I'm about. It's a fight game. Sometimes crazy things happen, and that was crazy. That was damn well crazy. But Sterling is a stud. I think Aljamain Sterling now is going to get the winner of the Battalion versus Jose Aldo. So, that's really a cool thing to see. And props to Sterling. He deserves it. Again, another profitable night for the teller, man. I really hope that you guys targeted that play that I targeted. I really, really hope that you guys targeted that Cody Stamon and Sean O'Malley play. You could have got it around -150. That's what I got it at, -151 or 152. And I threw a significant amount of money on that. It was a 5-unit play for me. That's a lot of money. I mean, we're talking about thousands of dollars. So, it paid nice for me. And Corey Sanhagen 2-unit play. I'll take that L, and it's another profitable night. And like I said, Thursday night MMA live discussion. I'll be right back here. I'll be going live. Christos Giagos will be joining the show. Christos Giagos is a lightweight UFC contender for those of you guys that are not familiar with him. And I'm going to have somebody else as well. So we'll get another fighter to join the show too. And shout out to every single one of you guys that rode with me throughout this fight card, that ride with me. For all the fight companions, the fight breakdown shows that I do. Shout out to all you guys, man. I still see them. We got 17 people riding with us, riding with me here. And I'll check the last couple comments, but I'm pretty much going to shut down the show. But what I'll do is before I shut down the show, man, any of you guys have questions or comments, comment right now. I'll post it up here and I'll answer any of your questions, man. You guys got the teller's time right now. Post right now, comment right now, and I'll answer any of your guys' questions. Otherwise, you guys all have a good night. You guys, sleep well. I hope it was another profitable event for you guys as well. And it's pretty much all I can say. Cody is legit. He did what he had to do, and he has the one-hitter quitter still. That's damn right, man. He definitely did what he needed to do. He avoided all the heavy exchanges early. And he definitely showed that he's still a nasty striker that can finish anybody that he gets locked in there with. So you saw him pull off that knockout against the Sun Sao. Sun Sao is a guy that's, I believe he was knocked out in the fight before that as well. So this is a guy now that's been through a lot of wars. I think his chin's catching up with him. So, you keep an eye on that, man. That Sun Sao is a guy that, he might be prone to the knockout at this point in his career. He's up there and he's been getting knocked out. Let's see. Who was your fight of the night? Fight of the night, I gotta go with Sean O'Malley, man. Sean O'Malley came through big for me with with the parlay. Honestly, I got to say Cody Stamann and Sean O'Malley, both them. Got to say both them. First off, we'll start off with Cody. Cody just lost his brother, his 18-year-old brother, man, undisclosed about what happened. I don't know if anybody found out what happened, if you go in the comment below, but I'm assuming it was probably a drug overdose or a car accident. Probably not a car accident because I think that would have been reported. I'm going to go with probably it was a drug overdose or maybe something that has to do with this virus or something like that. I don't know. But either way, man, that's got to be so hard for the dude. Just to give you guys some insight, I messaged Cody. He had enough respect, man, to reach out back to me after I messaged him. I was like, hey, man, I'd love to have you on the show. I said, I sent him the picture of my play. I'm like, you're one of my plays, which is something I always do. I always message the fighters that I bet on, just to let them know the teller's betting on them. And he said, hey, thanks so much, bro. Respect. And then I said, hey, you want to come on the show this Thursday? And he didn't respond at first. And then, I realized his brother passed away. And then I messaged him and I said, hey, man, I'm so sorry. I didn't even realize what happened. Sorry I even asked. Obviously, you have a lot more going on. And he responded, thank you. And he liked the message. And that was, he said, thanks, bro. Thanks, bro. And he didn't even have to do that, bro. So Cody Stamann, Cody Stamann or Cody Stamann, whatever you want to say, however you want to pronounce it. He had enough respect, man, to reach out to me. And he's obviously going through some real stuff right now. So a lot of respect to him. And I'm really happy for him that he was able to pull off this victory. But him and his family obviously have a whole something else going on right now. For any of you guys that have dealt with something like that, you guys know how it is. It's like, it ain't even about winning a fight. It's family stuff is it's a whole different ball game, and I've been there too. So my heart is with Cody. So just to touch upon your question, Cody, performance of the night. Cody going out there, showing up, decisively winning every round, and Sean O'Malley going out there and getting that quick knockout. And if you also want to throw somebody else, Cody Garbrandt for coming back and getting a knockout victory. Nunez destroys Megan Anderson, 100%. It's not even a match. Nunez destroys her. And we talked about it earlier. I would say grab that line early. If you can get it around minus 500, minus 600 when it opens up, maybe you want to invest some money in a play like that on Amanda Nunez because Megan's going to have no chance. So maybe you want to let your money sit in there for like a month and a half and capitalize on an investment like that. Some wise words from the teller. Think about that, Let your money sit in there for a month and a half. Jordan Espinosa over Mark De La Rosa next week. Thoughts? That's a very good fight, man. I like both those guys. Mark De La Rosa, obviously the husband of the other chick that fights the other. She changed her name to De La Rosa now too. The little power couple. Mark De La Rosa, he's a good fighter. Good jiu-jitsu. He needs to step it up a little bit, in my opinion. Jordan Espinosa, kind of a similar type of fighter, man. A little bit more well-rounded. Initial edge might be Espinosa, but that's not an official call right there, man. I gotta go attack the fight tape, man. I gotta attack the fight tape on that. Cody versus Sandhagen next. That's a possibility, right? Sandhagen's coming off a loss. Cody's coming off a victory, but Cody was coming off of 3 losses before getting that victory. Sandhagen was coming off, obviously, even more than 3 victories, right? Like a lot more victories. He was on a nice little streak there. So why not, right? Why not make that fight happen? I have no arguments with that. I think that's a nice matchup. That's all I gotta say about that. I think that's a nice matchup. I tend to agree right there, man, with Joe Marathon. Dylan Flanagan. I bet on Cody to win in round 2, so I got very lucky. Damn, that's a nice prop bet right there, man. How you doing long term with that? But Stamann O'Malley, nice parlay. Yes, it was, man. That was the night right there, man. That made it another profitable night. And if there's no more questions, I'm gonna pretty much close out the show on that, man. It was another profitable night for the teller. 5-unit play. Cody Stamann, Sean O'Malley. Those are my 2 locks of the night. Threw them together, got them right around minus 150. I felt like you had to jump on that. So I really, really hope that all of you guys did that as well. And then I also attacked that Corey Sandhagen line, got them right around even odds. 2-unit play. Those 2 units were out the window. Those 2 units I didn't even get to see them take place. Basically, the fight was over before it even started. So, but overall, I'll give you the exact numbers. It was another profitable night for the teller. It was 1.29 profitable units for the teller. Another profitable night. Dylan Flanagan, Cody round 2, and O'Malley KO was my bet. There you go, Dylan. I'm happy for you, Dylan. I know you're going to be sleeping good tonight, man. That's what I'm talking about, maybe. I won about almost a G on the night as well myself. So, one unit for me is almost a G at this point, man. I got a lot of money out there, so it was a good night for me too. I'll be sleeping nice, and I'm happy for some guys like Cody Garbrandt was able to pull off the victory. I really wanted to see him win. I wanted to see Felicia Spencer also win the fight, but she didn't, and obviously would never have touched that. If anything, you want to attack Nunez early, but I was kind of rooting for Spencer. It would have been cool if she would have won, but she wasn't winning that fight. And that's pretty much it. I'm going to close the show. Thursday night, MMA live discussion. Christos Giagos will be joining us, and I'm going to surprise you guys again with maybe another classic veteran, or maybe a top prospect. Stay tuned. Pretty much going to end the show on that. I appreciate every single one of you guys that joined the show and made it as pleasant as it was. And on that note, there's only one thing to do. Signing out. The teller.